Tonight's Red Sox game is presented by William Ravis Real Estate, the official realtor of the Boston Red Sox. It's Sox-Yankees Game 2. The opener was the Sox mauling of the Yankees. A season-high 19 runs. That's an all-time Red Sox record against New York. Hi, everybody. Another terrific night for a baseball game. I'm Dave O'Brien. My partners are Jerry Remy and Dennis Eckersley. Also, Garen Austin from the field in just a couple of moments. Red Sox got 7 runs in the first inning. Last night, they were off to the races.
They were off to the races. This is the best offense in the game. A lot of people don't realize how good the Red Sox offense has been for a long, long time. And finally, last night, they went over the top. You see where they are. Runs scored for the first time, 601. On and on and on. Average, doubles. This ballpark is nothing but doubles. Last night, 10 doubles in the game, 4 home runs. And, you start to talk about the Red Sox offense, and everybody knows 1 through 4 that might be the best in the game, but it's after that. This club doesn't have a black hole anymore. Talk about Bradley Jr. swing the bat the way he does. And, Vasquez having a great year like he has. Chavis chipping in. Holtz had a month and a half. So everybody down the order swinging the bat, and that's why this is the best offense in the game right now.
Xander Bogaerts, Jerry, with 2 of those home runs, first of which traveled 451 feet, the longest of his career.
My man Xander, he's the guy. I tell you, he's playing unbelievable baseball right now. And last night, 2 home runs in the game, his 22nd and 23rd of the season. The first one comes on a 3-1 fastball from Tanaka inside. He just absolutely loses this ball over the left field wall. And then later on in the game, off the catcher Austin Romine, who they put in the pitch, he said he was trying to hit a home run, and he actually did in that game off the sign. You see where he stands in the American League. It's incredible where he is for a shortstop. He's second in the league in extra base hits, second in the league in OPS, tied for second in runs, RBIs third. I mean, this stuff is amazing from Bogaerts. And the thing about Xander is he keeps getting better. You see improvement from him every single year. He does things with more power. He's driving the ball better. He's just so much fun to watch.
Already with as many home runs as he hit all of last year at 23. And oh, by the way, Rafael Devers got a hold of one last night. A wicked line drive home run that got into the monster seats. Continues to crush it, so much so that his own teammates are marveling to explain that. Red Sox Yankees coming up in just a moment. NESN brought to you by Toyota's official website for deals, buyatoyota.com. Hot enough for you? Cool off with a delicious Dunkin' iced coffee. The Red Sox in America run on Dunkin'. Lexus and the Lexus Strikes Out Hunger program. By Digital Federal Credit Union, what can DCU save you? And by William Ravis, the official real estate company of the Boston Red Sox. Sox Yankees take 2. Time now for our Xfinity report. Get the speed, coverage, and control you need with Xfinity X5 as we go down to Garen Austin.
Thanks, Obi. Well, it's been unreal to watch Rafael Devers this season. It seems like he's kicked things up another notch since he started batting second. In the month of July, he leads the majors with 31 RBI, and he's still only 22 years old. Now, Michael Chavis has played with Devers since he was 18. He said, the dude is gifted. He went on to say, he's a man-child. You look at him and you go about his business and you say, there goes a little 6-year-old, but then he swings and you're like, wow. I think we can all agree that he is a special player and fun to watch. And the Red Sox will look to keep the offense going tonight, and when we come back, it is Andrew Cashner versus James Paxton, and Cashner will get his first taste of this Red Sox-Yankees rivalry since being traded from the Orioles. First pitch coming up.
You buy your New England Audi deal behind the wheel of the Audi you've always wanted. Amica Insurance, auto, home, and life insurance that always puts you first. The all-new 3-row 2019 Subaru Ascent featuring all-wheel drive. By KM Hot Dogs, crafting the finest meats for 4 generations. And by your local New England Ford dealers. Festive night here at Fenway. Andrew Cashner looking for that first Red Sox win. Overall, he's 9-5. Here's the Yankee lineup he will battle tonight. DJ LeMahieu at third base. Then it's Aaron Judge, Edwin Encarnacion, and Didi Gregorius. Void at first base. Torres at second. Maben's just up from the minor leagues with Tauchman in center field. Austin Romine doing the catching. He actually pitched in the game last night. On that topic, the Red Sox starter presented by New England Audi dealers. Cashner looking for victory number 1 with the Red Sox so far 0-2 since the deal.
Here's the Red Sox defense brought to you by Land Rover. They are 9th in the league with 63 errors on the season. Rafael Devers will be at third base. Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop. Michael Chavis at second, and Sam Travis, the first baseman. Left to right, Andrew Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr., and Mookie Betts, with Christian Vasquez doing the catching.
The umpires are brought to you by Toyota's website for deals, buyatoyota.com. Paul Nart behind home plate. Marley, Culbreth, and Rayburn around the bases. We're available as telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP presented by Toyota. Visit compra2toyota.com to see Toyota deals not seen on TV.
Buenas noches, amigos.
And the weather just delightful. Partly cloudy skies, 80 degrees, bit of a breeze out to left field. LeMahieu in, we're set to go. Ball one as we get started. LeMahieu having an outstanding year at .333. 15 home runs. Trying to win a batting crown in both the National and American leagues. Did it with Colorado a few years ago.
See how Cashner is tonight. We talked so much about the changeup that he was featuring, had a lot of success with it, but he's given up a couple home runs with it as a Red Sox, and he's given up 4 home runs. That's been his problem.
He's faced the Yankees a couple of times this season. Actually 3 starts. He's 0-2 with a 6.19 this year against Yankee clubs. That's when he was with the Baltimore Orioles.
They hit him hard on opening day. Actually, after opening day, faced him a couple times. Pitched all right. 2-1. Hammer toward third. Threw for a base hit. A tumbling effort by Devers up near the warning track, and now the throw in from Benintendi that kept on hopping and hopping. Long single for LeMahieu.
I'll tell you what, the ground ball between short and third, and your left fielders playing. Benintendi's playing so far. See him out there playing left center field. This almost went for a double. Look at that.
Yeah, very seldom do you see a ball in that area, and you're thinking about 2 bases. A ground ball between third and short, just getting by Devers. That was the changeup from Cashner right there. Hit on the ground and pulled. Well, actually pulled because of the way the setup of the outfield was.
Aaron Judge will check in at 304. He's 11 home runs so far.
You know, he's got the decent fastball to go along with the changeup and curveball slider.
Leadoff man aboard for the Yankees, and that'll be outside for a ball. Red Sox with 19 runs last night on 23 hits. Record-setting night, most runs they've ever scored in a single game against the Yankees in this ancient series between the 2 rivals. A strike.
Judge has a .308 career average against Cashner with 1 home run.
Encarnacion on deck. Two and 2.
Little paint bottom of the zone. That ball just catches the bottom of the zone. Got some hair on it. 96.
How about that second inning at bat with Judge last night against Rick Porcello? Bases loaded.
Ooh.
That point 7-2. He hits it out to center field, out to the triangle. Big wave and a miss. Down he goes, and he fans him 1 away.
Well, he goes to the slider this time to pick up the strikeout. After the low fastball, back to the breaking ball on the outside part of the plate, and picks up his first strikeout of the night. He had 7 strikeouts in his last outing against the Baltimore Orioles.
The Amica Pitch Zone brought to you by Amica Insurance. Great service, great coverage, great price for auto, home, and life insurance. That'll send up Encarnacion. He's the designated hitter this evening. Drives that one high and deep down the line. He hooks that one up into the Coca-Cola section.
Oh, if that slider just slid a hair more, that ball's out of here, and it's lucky for him. That ball stayed on the inner half. Watch, this is a curveball that he leaves on the inside corner. Inside enough that he could not keep it fair. I mean, barely.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to keep that ball fair right there.
And your reaction, Eck, is still like someone punched in the stomach.
Ooh.
1-1.
I mean, you get away with a hanger like that, Jerry. I mean, That's a gift.
Oh yeah, no question about that. As you mentioned, just a couple more inches, over the plate, and talking about a 2-0 ball game.
Hard hit foul. All over that one too, but another foul.
That's that changeup again. That one stayed up a little bit too high, but again it was inside, and again Encarnacion out in front of it.
I've always been afraid of the right-handed pitcher throwing changeups that come right back to right-handed hitters. But he's had a lot of success with it, a lot of ground balls.
Encarnacion's 3 for 9 off him without a home run. And a 1-2.
And he's 6. That might top out as the hardest fastball we've seen Cashner throw since he's been in a Red Sox uniform.
Yeah, he's pumped up tonight. How can you not be?
Hoping maybe he will get 19 runs. We shall see. 1 out. Well, Encarnacion's having a weird year. 226 batting average, but he's hit 30 home runs, driven in 72.
I don't think he cares too much about the 226.
I think you're right. Could care less. Rick Porcello, very gutsy effort to get through that second inning. It took a lot of pitches, 47 pitches to get through that, but he survived and went 6. Down into the dirt, 3-2.
Yeah, you really have to give him credit, because I thought after that second inning there is no way. This is the at bat of the game, really. The 3-2 slider, one-handed, gets the ball 380 feet, easy, out of the game. The biggest out of the game.
Picked up the win. He's now 9-7. Runner goes, foul tip to Dominguez. The throw down to second. The tag is waiting, and LeMahieu is out on a strike him out, throw him out, double play. That's it for the Yankees in the first. To buy Toyota's official deals, buyatoyota.com. Mookie Betts in right, Rafael Devers at third, Xander Bogaerts the shortstop, now 23 home runs. JD Martinez the designated hitter. Christian Vasquez batting out of the 5 slot. Benintendi out of the 6th. He's in left. Sam Travis at first base. Michael Chavis at second. And Jackie Bradley Jr. in center field. James Paxton the opponent, 5-5, 420 earned run average. Yankee starters have been getting hit very hard. Certainly Tanaka was last night. Red Sox just tattooed him. In for a strike.
Yeah, they have given up a ton of runs. Their starting rotation. They're trying to stop the bleeding here with Paxton. Paxton's had some success, a lot of success against the Red Sox.
3-0 with a 189 ERA against Boston. Mookie got fooled there. 0-2.
A lot of fastballs from Paxton, 95 plus. That was a slider, though.
Devers on deck. Yeah, Yankee starters have given up 40 runs over their past 5 games. Something they hadn't done since 1912. So it's been bad.
Yeah, this guy's had some bad first innings. You know, he's given up 19 of his 46 runs have come in the first inning, so it's something to look at.
2-2 hammered foul. That got into the crowd over the netting.
Take a look at that last inning, a changeup, and then, I mean, watch this. Vasquez has him at second base by about 10 feet. I mean, he slid and never reached the bag, really. Vasquez has thrown out about 36% of the runners going against him this year.
He's had just a tremendous year. How about that changeup, though, right there?
Full count on Betts. Well, a number of records last night were broken. Several were tied, including the Red Sox tying an American League record with 8 different players tallying at least 2 RBIs. Already we see a very good fielding crowd at Fenway, and the 3-2. High fly ball, deep left. Maben turning around, looking up, and it is gone. The Red Sox right at it again.
2-2 piece of cheese, and that is what you call bridge. I mean, that is way back. No reason to bother to look. Look at this thing. Fastball, middle, and he just launches it.
I mean, that is absolutely Mookie Betts' pitch. That is it. Right there. You throw the ball in that area, he's going to hit it hard someplace. And we don't know where that ended up.
And the beat goes on.
His 16th as the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead.
See, Mookie shaved his head. All his hair's gone. It's gone.
Whoa.
Red Sox first home run brought to you by Audi. And a 23-game on-base streak now.
I mean, you're looking fastball 3-2 and get it.
Devers up the middle, base hit. And here come the Red Sox again. Now Speedway will donate $500 to Boston Children's Hospital for every Red Sox homer. Stop in and quench your thirst with a 44-ounce fountain or Speedy Freeze. Drink just 89 cents.
I mean, so I tell you what, if you're a pitcher right now, the way things have been going for the Yankees, they've been shell-shocked last night.
Rafael Devers now a 7-game hitting streak. Xander Bogaerts with a pair of home runs and a rout last night against Tanaka. He hit the first one. That was completely out of Fenway.
Tanaka will never forget that game. I mean, it's historic. Against the Red Sox, right? A Yankee pitcher with that many earned runs.
12 of them. That's a record. Red Sox against New York.
Be a long 4 days waiting for him to get back on the mound. That's for sure. After that performance last night.
First two Red Sox with hits against Paxton. Xander 3 for 11 with a home run off him. 96 but missing down low.
Good at bat last night for Bogaerts. Took a 2-1 slider, remember? And then he got a pitch to hit and hit it out. 3-run bomb.
A lot of good at bats. 4 for 6. Scored 4 times. And the 2-0.
Yeah,
and a home run off Tanaka.
That's what I'm talking about here. 3-1 pitch. He gets it down and in, and I mean, that's his happy zone. And he just lifts this thing.
Yeah, that's
450. Hello.
That's the kind of pitch that you're looking for on a 3-1 count, something you can drive. And I think it was a mistake by Tanaka. They were setting up outside. That ball went inside.
He wasn't exactly throwing the ball where he wanted to last night.
Xander over these last couple of years has truly embraced his power.
Yes, absolutely.
And become a slugger.
He has grown up at the major league level. You know, when he first came into the big leagues, opposite field hitter. And then, you know, he learned how to work counts and have his power work for him in those counts.
This is as good as he has ever been at this moment.
Plus hitting .315. 2-2. Little roller off his foot foul. He's in some pain. Our key matchup presented by Sullivan Tire and Complete Auto Service. We're always here to get you there. 9-game hitting streak for Xander Bogaerts against the Yankees. .457 with 6 home runs. And 10 runs batted in.
Hit his first big league dinger against the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. That was a bomb. Wasn't .450, but it was close. He was just a boy.
He could still act like a little kid as he was before the game, with Rafael Devers messing around with that rosin bag in the moments before the first pitch, fouled away.
A lot of off-speed stuff from a guy that likes to bring it.
Yeah, I think Xander's got them a little bit concerned about that fastball right now, the way he's swinging the bat. So maybe they're trying something different against him. The slider they just gets a piece of right there.
He's throwing sliders, knuckle curves. I mean, my goodness. I'd throw knuckle curves too with a guy slugging .722 on your cheese.
Paxton's 2-2 and struck him out. Made a tough pitch.
Well, let's take a look at the Yankees defense. They are 12th in the American League, 75 errors on the season. DJ LeMahieu at third base, Didi Gregorius the shortstop, Gleyber Torres at second, and Luke Voigt the first baseman. Left to right, Cameron Maybin, Mike Tauchman, and then Aaron Judge. And Austin Romine, who pitched in the game last night, does the catching tonight.
He's got a big ERA, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hello.
Gave up 3 earnings. And the Red Sox rout. Downstairs a ball, and JD Martinez, 294, 20 home runs, driven in 55. How about Steve Wilkerson of the Baltimore Orioles, who last night in a game that took over 6 hours against the Angels got the save? Position player getting a save. It's the first time in Major League history that's happened. And recently he pitched against the Red Sox, and Rem, you loved his stuff.
I loved it. You know, I told you at that time that they should make him a closer. I mean, 55. He topped out at 55, Ed. He had no breaking ball at all, and he went very, very quickly.
So what did you like about it? The soft salad or the quickly?
How do you hit 55?
I got it. Way underneath the hitting zone.
That's underneath batting practice.
2-0, big swing and a foul tip. He didn't have any idea he had set a record. T-Mobile's connection to the game. First position player to earn a save. The game went 16 innings. He had a perfect inning, and he pitched against the Sox earlier this season. 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. That was in Baltimore. Seems to be happening more and more this season, where position players are getting out there in games that have gotten away.
Which is amazing when you're carrying 9 guys, some of these teams, in the bullpen. How can you run out of pitchers with 9 relief pitchers? Because they're going one at a time.
Well, the game's a lost cause. You just don't want to keep going out there, and a lot more lost causes. 3-1. Oh my, high fly left center, carrying deep, and that one's out of Fenway. JD Martinez with a 2-run homer. The Red Sox continue to launch against the Yankees.
These are not just home runs, they're over everything.
Yeah, that was a cut fastball that time to JD, and his balance on that pitch was absolutely perfect. There's the little cut, as you can see, right into his power. God, you know, I watch him hit, and I know I say it too much, but I just love his head discipline. He sees contact. That's hard to do.
I mean, I don't know what to say about that other than it's beautiful.
21 for him. Red Sox at it again in the opening inning against the Yankees. Now 3-0. 2 more home runs already tonight against the left-hander Paxton.
Well, it's the way to go against the Yankees. If they've been struggling, as you mentioned, you know, with their starting pitching, jump on them early, make them nervous, make them anxious.
He's had a bad first innings this whole year. Paxton coming in.
Vasquez 286, 16 home runs, only 1 away.
This guy pitched a gem against the Red Sox in April, punched out 12 guys.
Yeah, he went 8 innings.
Yeah, and he was tough against them when he was in Seattle too.
Now tonight, home run by Mookie Betts, base hit by Devers, 2-run shot by JD Martinez. Tail of the tape on JD's home run, 433 feet. That's his longest of the year. On to Lansdowne.
He doesn't hit those long ones because he usually hits the ball, you know, right center field.
Well, that would qualify as a long one. Red Sox at the moment 1 game back for the second wild card spot, trailing both the A's and Tampa Bay. Tim Hyer is delighted with the proceedings last night. As a hitting coach, that's a dream night for your team.
Yeah, you go home as a hitting coach after a game like that. You know, sometimes it's tough to sleep because you just keep replaying it in your mind. Why can't we do this all the time? Sleep patterns in baseball are funny, you know.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and he strikes him out. Benintendi will be next. 2 gone.
I don't know how you did it as a pitcher, Rick, but like, you know, for me as a hitter, 1 for 4 was kind of a, you know, it's a regular night's sleep. 2 for 4, pretty excited. A little tough to fall asleep. You know, 4 for 4, can't sleep at all.
Right. So it's just the same as not doing well. If you perform well, it's the same kind of thing. You're excited because you did good.
Yeah.
And if I could finally fall asleep if I did bad, and then all of a sudden I wake up and I go, oh,
yeah,
it's back. I did it. Oh, my God.
It really happened.
It really happened.
If I muff a promo, I don't sleep for 2 days.
Well, if I did that,
you'd never sleep.
I'd never sleep.
Benintendi at 270 with 8 home runs. Bases empty, but 3 in.
You know, we talked about in the open this offense, why it's so good, and the biggest thing, if you think about it, is putting Devers in the 2 slot. Don't you think? I mean, out of everything they've done this year, remember they had Mookie hitting second. That was the whole plan, right? And they scrapped it.
Yeah, and I wasn't crazy about it. You know, at spring training, I said, well, probably not going to make that big of a difference, but it did.
Yeah.
You know, it really did, I thought.
1-2 on the way. Yeah, in terms of the performance of the offense, it's been the single most impactful thing to put Rafi in that 2 spot behind Mookie Betts. Moving Benintendi down. He's sitting at a 6 slot tonight. 2-2 to him. Couldn't hold up that strike 3. So Paxton actually strikes out 3, but he gives up 3. 3-0 Boston at the end of 1. Top of the second, and the first pitch in for a strike on Gregorius. Red Sox jumping out in front 3-0 behind Cashner. Getting his first taste of Red Sox Yankees. Foul tip to the mitt. Didi Gregorius 292 with 6 home runs.
Yeah, Didi likes to swing the bat. He's not a guy that's going to walk. That was a perfect spot for that fastball.
Exactly where Vasquez wanted it to, upstairs. Now the changey.
Hit weakly. Chavis up and over to get him. 1 out. Let's toss it down to Garrett Austin.
Thanks, Obie. I was talking with Andrew Cashner, and he told me that it's been nice to finally get into a routine, throwing his bullpens and playing catch every day. He said moving has been a challenge, dealing with all the packing and the mound of boxes, but thankfully he and his wife found a place here in Boston. Now, when Cashner was traded here, he said he was looking forward to pitching in this rivalry. He told me he was going to embrace every moment, every pitch, and he was excited that it was at Fenway so he could have all the fans behind him. Guys?
All right, Garrett, it'll be Voit the batter, 5 for 7 on a home run against the right-hander in his career.
Yeah, he hit that home run on opening day. I think it was a 3-run bomb. 5 for 7 coming in.
He shook off getting hit in the face the other day by a pitch, although frankly you feel bad for the baseball.
He's lucky he didn't get a broken jaw on that one.
Yeah, that's what he thought too. He thought it had broken his jaw initially. 1-1 wrapped to third. Fair ball. Devers, time to get him. Cuts him down. 2 away.
Tomorrow at 6:30, don't miss Red Sox Game Day Live, presented by DCU. TC Jim and Todd will preview the pitching matchup between CC Sabathia and Eduardo Rodriguez. DCU, Digital Federal Credit Union. What can DCU save you?
That last play was a little example right there. Devers is learning at third base and learning quickly. You know, a year ago, he would have taken that ground ball and probably thrown it on the run instead of getting back into that crowhab stub position and making the good throw.
Going to be a quick inning unless he can't get the out. He throws on and gets a nice recovery by Chavis. Little bobble, but in plenty of time, and they go 1-2-3. Travis about to lead off bottom of the second inning here against Paxton. Red Sox roughed him up. 2 long home runs by Mookie Betts and JD Martinez in the first inning. Sam checking in at 196, 2 home runs. Getting the start at first base against the lefty. He's had 95 career plate appearances against lefties. He's hitting .287 in his major league career against them.
This is why he's here. Face left-handed pitching.
Red Sox took Sam to London. They liked the way he played there, the way he swung the bat against the Yankees in that series. Alex Cora said, "We feel like we can go toe-to-toe with any offense in baseball. It's a matter of consistency." He's been talking about consistency all season long, really, particularly among the starters.
Fastball's been steady at about 96 miles an hour for Paxton.
Chavis on deck, then Bradley. Ate him up there, 90 miles an hour with that cutter in to strike him out. 3rd consecutive strikeout going back to last inning for the left-hander.
Get expert emergency care at the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center at the First Aid Station located behind Section 12 on the Lower Concourse. BIDMC is part of Beth Israel Lahey Health. Visit BIDMC.org.
Chavis 257, and he has hit 16 home runs.
You know, Jerry, we were talking last night how after he swings the bat and he lowers his shoulder. Somebody was telling me he's trying to get his chain back.
Yeah, I got a lot of tweets about that today. Yeah. I like it though. You know, it's got a little style to it.
Yeah, but I think that's what it's all about. We were trying to guess what maybe he was styling or something, you know.
0-2, he left that one upstairs. Both guys hitting 96. Paxton occasionally 97. Cut on and missed. He has struck out another one. That's 5 for him.
That deadly cutter is what it is. That's tough.
Yeah, most of his strikeouts have come on the cut fastball right there. That pitch down. It's exactly where he wants it, right at the back heel.
Jackie Bradley's been up 10 times against James Paxton in his career. He has 4 hits. Overall 231. And really, he had one of the best nights of any Red Sox hitter last night. That's saying something. 3 for 4, 2 doubles. He drove in 2.
I thought he had the biggest hit of the game. The first inning, bases loaded, 2 outs, 0-2 pitch. Got a slider, pulled it down the right field line.
Yeah, if he hadn't done that, and that made it 5-0. You know, there's an air of disappointment, even though the Red Sox will have had to settle for 3 runs.
And I felt it at that moment. That was a big hit.
Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side. Pretty nasty there. For those folks, it's such a dear initiative of the Boston Red Sox for you and Beck and everybody else.
Sure. So Home Base is a partnership between the Red Sox and Mass General Hospital. We bring 2 of the best brands together, the most philanthropic baseball, actually sports franchise, and the best hospital in the United States. And together, we built a program that has treated more than 20,000 veterans and military family members over the last decade. It really is a state-of-the-art program.
Beck, a big day tomorrow.
Huge day tomorrow, one of the biggest days. It's our largest fundraiser that we run as a foundation, and it all goes to Home Base, which is amazing. And this year we'll raise close to $3 million in the run to Home Base, which, as you know, is a run for, we'll have about 2,500 runners tomorrow come into the park, celebrate Home Base program, celebrate the Red Sox, and then actually they get to cross home plate at the end of the run, which is just amazing for every runner that we have.
That's a big deal for people.
It's a huge deal. Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean, it is the most emotional moment, I think, of the season for me, is to see these runners, some of whom have served, some of whom are active members.
We'll have about 700 veterans and currently serving members that'll be in the run.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's amazing.
You know, it's amazing. Seems like we just started talking about this program and how much it's grown in such a short period of time.
You know, we were with some clinicians today from Emory University that work very closely with us, and they have now officially recognized the 2-week intensive clinical program as a suicide prevention treatment, an actual treatment that will reduce suicide. And you can't do better than that. That's as good as it gets.
Well done. Well done. And what a great service. And we see some servicemen and women in the crowd here today taking in the ball game at Fenway Park. Becca, tell us about the 50-50 raffle.
Yeah, so we're super excited. It is the largest ever in history for the Red Sox Foundation. It is $250,000, and so one lucky fan's going to win $125,000. All you got to do is either buy a ticket in park today or tomorrow. It ends tomorrow at the bottom of the 6th, but you can go online and buy your tickets as well. redsox.com/5050. And the best part is that a portion of the proceeds are going to go to support home base, and so we really are excited about the ability to raise so much awareness and revenue. That's going to make a big impact for the home base program.
Jack, you still look like $1 million in your
My wife said, "Suck it in when you get out."
Right. You got it. You're foreign for that. Thank you both, and you'll be joining us again tomorrow as well. So can't wait to see it.
We have a special treat for those coming tomorrow. We've got a highly decorated Navy SEAL as our guest speaker who graduated through the program, and he's really going to share some amazing insights. So if you're not doing anything, you don't have to run. You can come down and just watch the run and cheer the runners on, and you'll be amazed with some of the stuff.
Is there a prize for finishing first?
You know, it's funny. The guy comes across first. We thank him, and there he goes.
You might as well thank him now. He's sitting right up here. Tom Garrett. He's going to come in first.
He's it.
Yeah.
I'll thank him.
He's been training all year.
TC's thinking of this event a little differently than everybody else is, but that's right. He's very uber competitive. So congratulations to you both. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Have a great day tomorrow. Thanks Becca. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
All right. Jack and Becca joining us here, and home base continues to be an incredible success. Red Sox with a 3-0 lead here with one away.
The problem is the 5 miles. That's the problem. That's not an easy run.
That's become a problem.
Yeah.
Funny how you ID'd that, right? The 5 miles, but I'm with you.
I can't run 5 miles.
Used to be able to.
Oh, yeah. Used to do everything. I used to bring it, too.
2-0 pitch to Tauchman, 275. He's hit 6 home runs. And a high fly right center field. On the move is Betts and Bradley will make the catch for the second out. I know pitchers used to do a lot of running, and Eck, all through the time you were pitching, I know you did a lot of it. Position player wise, Rem, did you run much? Did you do any distance running?
I did some distance running. Yeah, I used to run not a lot, you know, maybe 2 to 3 miles a day, but I did a lot of sprint work, you know, on top of that. But no, I didn't have to because of the nature of the game and what I had to do. I didn't need a long distance running, you know. Now the challenge for me is long distance walking.
Dive and a miss by Travis into right field, a base hit for Romine. A second hit tonight for the Yankees off of Cashner.
You know, it was funny because, you know, it seems like we just started talking about that event just a short period of time ago, and how much it's grown, and what a incredible, the work that they do is just remarkable.
That was Tom Werner's baby, wasn't it?
Yes.
He started that.
Yes.
And it's been wonderful. You know, he's behind the whole thing. It's it was such a big thing for him, and look what he's done with it, really.
The premise of treating the invisible wounds of war, it's the first time I remember hearing that phrase, but so very, very important for the men and women who serve our country and come back home and were ignored for decades and decades, and now they're getting the proper treatment, and thank God for that. LeMahieu with a base hit in the first inning. That was part of a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Red Sox had 3-0. And a 1-0 from Cashner. Hammered foul.
Got in a little groove right here. That's not a good slider that he threw right there to LeMahieu, but he's been throwing the ball good. I mean, he's mixing it up. See the slider here. This is danger zone up there.
A little bit of a hanger that time, but got away with it in the foul ball.
We talk about LeMahieu with the bat, but He's a tremendous defender in the National League with Colorado. He won 3 Gold Gloves, all of them at second base,
and quietly, wasn't
very
it?
quietly. But outstanding guy. You can move around, play a number of different positions. He can play third, he can play first, but Gold Glove second baseman. He tears into that, scooped up, throwing to second in time to get the out to retire the side. Time for the high strings, brought to you by the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado.
Yeah, Mookie got himself a 3-2 fastball. He knows what to do with it. Fastballs to Mookie, looking for it, lifts it, and separates out of the ballpark.
Mookie, number 16, put the Red Sox in front 1-0 after a Devers base hit. J.D. Martinez would crush a home run that went over 430 feet. Red Sox leading 3-0. So Mookie Betts has reached base in 23 consecutive games. During the streak, he's hitting over 360. He's now scored 93 runs.
That was questionable.
Seen a few of those in the last couple of weeks. A lot more questionable calls for first base umpires on checks. Went around that time.
Well, that's a funny swing. That cutter is nasty.
Yeah, it's really working for him over these last couple of innings. Here's the
I thought he checked.
Did you?
Yeah. Take it off your shoulder, you're swinging, I guess.
Mookie is on a pace to score 143 runs. The only Red Sox player who scored over 140, Ted Williams. Ted did it several times. Another one high and deep. Headed for the seats and gone.
You think you're going to slip a piece of cheese by Mookie. It is not going to happen.
His second tonight, his second in as many at bats, and it is 4-0 Sox.
He got a funny swing with the cutter down and in on him, and he comes back with a fastball right down Broadway.
That's almost the exact same spot as the first pitch that he hit for a home run. And I'm with you, Eck. I don't get it, because after you make him look bad on a cutter, you come back with a fastball that he already took you out of the ballpark with. Same location.
Unbelievable.
And Mookie has been cooking for a while. He's been tough to slip that past him for a good month.
This guy either punches you out or you juice him.
What I tell you about possibly be 30 for a Mookie? I think it's possible. I really think that's possible. He's 17 now, right?
Gotta get 6 a month. Whatever.
I think he can do it.
Yeah.
12 stolen bases right now. That'll be outside for a ball.
That haircut is good for 2 bombs, huh?
Yeah, I'd be doing that. I'd clean it up tomorrow.
And a 1-2 from Paxton. Cut on and missed. Boy, what a weird night he's had, huh?
Yeah, I told you. It's either punch out or bridge. I'd throw that cutter all day long.
Another look at the Mookie Betts home run, and look how far out in front of the plate he gets that one, the fastball, and just perfect swing. I mean, there's a lot of ways to describe swings, and everybody has their own way of doing it. But the fact is, when you throw a ball middle in the Mookie Betts, you're going to get about the same swing every single time.
So Xander Bogaerts struck out looking in the first inning.
98.
I think he's getting a little angry.
Yeah.
7 strikeouts for Paxton, but he's allowed 3 home runs. That's hard hit down the line. That's going to keep on rolling onto the track. Against that 310 mark. It'll be 2 bases for Xander. into second base with a double.
It doesn't matter how hard you throw. It just does not. They could get the head out, and he'd throw them back-to-back 98-mile-an-hour fastballs. This ball down and in, right?
That
Blinked it out.
That ball's killing him right now. That fastball inside. It really is. Bogaerts gets ahead of it right down that left field line for the two-base hit. And, you know, I think he might get away from it for a while and just go with some cutters because that's what's been successful for him.
I'm throwing cutters for days.
Yeah.
I'm just still, they can't hit it.
34 doubles for the X-Man. JD Martinez now crushed a home run first inning.
Although he got a cutter that he hit out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
A man at second. Red Sox trying to pour it on again. A second straight night against New York.
That's 97 right there.
Yeah.
JD is 5 for 12 off him. Martinez has always hit the Yankees very well. StatCast AI powered by AWS.
Well, cut fastball right here, as you can see inside, right into the power, the pull power that time of JD Martinez. Guy got power all over the ballpark that time because of the cutter inside. He just stays right on it and takes it out of the ballpark.
That was homer number 21 for him.
Man, this guy's getting it up there too.
Yeah, 98 now. He's getting upset.
Home runs by Mookie Betts twice and JD Martinez once. Bogaerts moments ago with a double inside the bag down the line. Shot the other way. Judge on the move, and it's off the glove. He can't make the play. Here comes the run. Xander Bogaerts rounding. He will score. Heading for third. Martinez. He slides in and hangs onto the bag.
We got action. You see Judge, he carried going after this ball. He puts his glove up fairly early. I thought he had a beat on it. I do believe it hit his glove.
It did. What happens here is the ball is slicing away from him, and he's got the jump on it, as you can see, but it keeps slicing. He did get the glove on it right here. You'll see it bounce and hit right off the thumb of the glove. And then once it gets by him, no problem for Xander to score. And into third base goes JD, almost slid past the bag.
That's a triple.
That would have been in Mookie's back pocket.
Infield in. Red Sox pouncing on Paxton. 5-0. One down. Vasquez very good in these spots. Struck out his first time up. And looks at a strike.
That's the thing about JD Martinez. You know, pull one, home run, opposite field, triple.
Yeah, not an easy play by any means.
No. But could have been made.
Yes. I mean, it hit his glove. I mean, he had his glove up there.
Mention the Yankees, you know, Judge doesn't have an error on the season out there in right field, but as a whole, as a group, they have not been really good defensively. That's one of the downsides for the Yankees. So I mentioned that coming into the game, they're 12th in the league defensively.
Well, that was a tough play. This tough right field here, obviously.
0-2. He hangs in there. On deck Benintendi. 5-0 Boston. A lot of room to cover out there, and that's a big man. He's proven to be a good outfielder.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not trying to take anything away from that effort or the play.
Right. And we all know that's a very difficult play at Fenway Park. Here's the 0-2. And pop foul. That'll drift out of play. Red Sox are making it work. He's up to 68 pitches.
This is a guy that has stuck it to the Red Sox. I mean, lifetime 1.8 ERA. I mean, this guy has been nasty against them.
I wonder if Martinez will run here on contact. You got a left-hander on deck in Benintendi. They may have him going with one out on a ground ball to the infield. We'll see.
He pops it up. Coming on now, Judge from right says he has it. He'll take it very shallow right center. So JD has to hold, and that's the second out.
That's how you almost get burnt, you know, with a little pop-up like that. Judge went a long ways for that ball.
He certainly did. He was playing at the back of the soccer field back there, and he had to come way in to make the catch.
Came across midfield on the soccer pitch.
On the pitch. The pitch. The pit of the pitch.
The pitch.
The pitch.
When are we not going to see the pitch anymore?
A couple of days when it grows in.
Benintendi struck out in the first inning. Infield backing up. Martinez at third.
Keep playing like this, though. You might want to reline the field.
Yeah, I may want to keep it right exactly just the way it is, because it's been a good luck charm for the Red Sox. 19 last night, 5 already tonight. Fouled away. That one nailed Romine. And Benintendi's been pretty darn good with runners in scoring position. 337. Paul Nart will clean off the plate and give the catcher a little extra time. Martinez, good lead off third base, 2 down. Here's the 0-2. And a little flare out to right field, and another play for Judge, who had a busy inning. Red Sox strike for a couple more. 5-0.
Tune in to the Sox show tomorrow night at 7 as TC talks to Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp at Fenway Park. Plus, Steve Lyons looks at Michael Chavis's versatility on the field. Presented by Harbor One. Become the ultimate home buyer. Visit theultimatehomebuyer.com for details.
Top of the fourth inning, Red Sox had 5-0 in Game 2 against the Yankees. Judge, the leadoff man, struck out in the first inning. So far, Cashner's been very sharp.
He's mixed it up, threw the ball inside a few times. Got to mix in that fastball in.
One and 2.
Struck him out on that same pitch first time up, slider down and away.
That's nasty too, because it starts right in the corner, and it really didn't move off the corner that much, but just enough to get the swing and miss.
Encarnacion to hit next. Cashner, by the way, has not shaved that beard since 2016. It's become a trademark for him. He was forced to shave it when San Diego traded him to the Marlins, who at the time had a no facial hair policy.
So he did shave it.
He did that particular time. He had to. Right at Chavis, up and over. Encarnacion will be next. Time now for the BioFreeze fast-acting pain relief bullpen report. We check in with Garen Austin.
Thanks, OB. Alex Cora was telling us that last night they wanted Darwinson Hernandez to get some experience pitching in this rivalry because it's different. But Cora's been pleased with Hernandez. He said he has good stuff, and even when he makes mistakes, it plays here. But Cora was also telling us that they do plan to start using him in higher leverage situations. And when he was asked if they see him more as a reliever, he said it's a small sample size. We'll see, but so far, so good. And this report has been brought to you by BioFreeze, the fast-acting pain reliever the Red Sox use to field no limits. OB?
All right, Garen, thank you. What are you thinking so far about Darwinson the second time around?
I like it. I like it a lot. He's got an electric arm. The whole problem is, does he throw strikes? And then he gets up here, has a couple clean innings, confidence gets going. I mean, it's a nice thing. It really is. I think they could have found something here. We'll wait and see.
Native Alde, Alex said before the game, is available if they want to use him tonight. Got it up there to 101 miles an hour, a couple of pitches last night.
I agree 100% about Hernandez, because he's got big league stuff. There's no question about that. His fastball, his breaking ball. Question is, can he command the strike zone?
Yeah.
If he can, he could be nasty.
I mean, high leverage, man. It's a different animal.
Yes.
Might also see Native Alde work multiple innings. Go 8 and 9. And have a couple of days off, that kind of thing.
Please.
I could use that. How about this? Is just a little. I got to have it. He could have rung him very easily.
That's a nasty changeup right there.
1-2 to Encarnacion. Knocked it foul.
Well, he's making pitches like this, keeping the ball right where he wants to. Made a couple mistakes, got away with it this game, but that's about it.
Pitch count 46. Gregorius on deck. One man out, bases empty. Sox ahead 5-0 over the Yankees.
Yanked it. That would upset me right there. If you hit that corner, you got him. Back to the changeup.
By the way, the Orioles even did a dress like Cashner trip when they.
How do you do that?
Well, they went from Baltimore to Texas, which is where he's from, and they all dressed like him. So they all put beards on. They did all the country stuff. He's a big country music fan.
He looks like a country singer. It's kind of a little.
That's right. Yep, big time. So they got into it. He hasn't touched that razor in a long time. 2-2 home. Got him. He put him away. 2 gone.
Well, it's almost to me like Encarnacion was looking for something off speed because he just blew this fastball right by him. A very, very late swing by Encarnacion.
He had a shot a couple pitches ago to make that pitch, and then he got a reprieve and did it again and got him. Balls by him.
Lexus is making a pledge to strikeout hunger. Every time a Sox pitcher strikes out an opponent, Lexus donates $50 to the Greater Boston Food Bank. Gregorius now, he's 0 for 1, a ground at a second. Just a beautiful night here at Fenway Park.
This is great baseball weather. Last night, tonight, this is just perfect. A lot of New York folks down for the weekend too. Long weekend, 4-game series.
Here's the 0-1. Off speed pitch. Good change.
Yeah, funny swing. Last time up he threw him a change up, a little ground ball, weak ground ball. You see the change up here goes sideways and he can't get there. Swings over the top.
That's one you almost hope he makes contact on because that's going to be a ground ball out somewhere.
Saw one of the headlines in a New York tabloid today in the sports section said the champs have a pulse. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They go 1-2-3. Back at Fenway, Sox have a 5-0 lead here in Game 2 against the Yankees after kind of embarrassing the Yankees last night, 19-3, record-setting night. In there for a strike on Sam Travis, who will begin the inning, having struck out his first time up. Then Chavis and Bradley. Weird night for Paxton because he has fanned 7, but he's down 5-0. He's allowed 3 home runs.
The stuff is there. The velocity, obviously, nasty cutter, occasional little knuckle curve, but a couple of center cuts left the ballpark.
His 75th pitch.
This day and age, it's like it's either bridge, punch out, or walks, right? I mean, that's playing tonight.
One, 2.
Yeah, this trend continues in baseball, and you'll see no infielders. The shifts will be all in the outfield. Everybody be in the outfield. Maybe keep one guy in just in case with a dribbler.
7 guys out there.
Yeah. We've seen Tampa put 4 guys out there against Mitch Moreland.
Yeah, I do not want to see that. The 2-2 liner toward right, but off into the stands.
But I'll tell you what, this is going to wake up the Yankees to look for a starting pitcher. Not that they weren't before, but I think it just puts that much more pressure on them to find someone. And who knows? We know the names that are out there, but I'm interested to see what when they're going to pull this trigger.
2-2 on Travis, and left it low. The one that's kind of hitting the wire in a heavyweight today is Noah Syndergaard.
Yes.
Of the New York Mets.
But the Mets wouldn't give him to the Yankees. I just can't see it.
I would bet not, right?
Right.
Diaz, their closer, maybe on the block. That's in there, strike 3. So Travis strikes out for second time, and it's 8 strikeouts for Paxton. The homestand report brought to you by William Ravis, the official realtor of the Boston Red Sox. Last 5 games at Fenway. Sox are 4-1, and they have been scoring almost 9 runs per game, 9 home runs.
Well, that's important to make the home field advantage their advantage, because it really hasn't been in the first half of the season.
And that's glaring. It really is. That's the difference. They haven't played well.
You gotta make it like opponents that are uncomfortable come in here to play.
Sox just 25-25 at home. That includes 2 games in London.
I mean, there's not very many teams that win the thing playing 500 at home.
Right.
So here at Fenway, actually a couple of games over, but look at the Yankees, for example. They're 38-17 at home.
Boy, he lets it fly. He just, man, that's some bat speed. Little cutter, just a little cut down and in, swings over the top. Little trophy piece.
That is the top of the trophy.
Yes.
For every little leaguer in America. He's the perfect model for that. 16 home runs for Michael Chavis. Jackie Bradley next. Two and 2. Now for the Red Sox, an earlier start time tomorrow, 4:05. Eduardo Rodriguez against CC Sabathia. And then on Sunday evening on ESPN, Chris Sale taking in a 5-9 record. That one has rattled to third. Nice sliding stab there by LeMahieu. Got him. 2 down. Comforts of Home is brought to you by Bernie and Phil's. Jackie Bradley Jr. last 23 at home, hitting .357. Going on right now, save big with a double the Massachusetts sales tax discount. Jackie struck out in the second inning, 0 for 1. Mookie Betts on deck. Mookie has hit home runs in each of his first 2 at bats tonight. I think Mookie Betts is going to have 100 runs scored before we hit August. He's on that kind of pace.
Well, he's got guys driving him in, having the kind of years that Devers and Bogart's having.
Tonight driving himself in.
Yes.
He scored 94 runs now. One ball and 2 strikes. Paxton is up to 88 pitches though. So at all those Ks, he hasn't walked anybody. I'll skip right by everybody. 2-2.
And nothing but cutters here to Jackie Bradley Jr. Got him on a fastball back in the second inning to strike out.
Shifted around to the right on Jackie. Hammers it right into the shift, and it eats up Torres. It's off into right. And Bradley is on with 2 down.
That could have been a bad hop. I don't know if they're going to give this. I think it's a hit.
I think it's a hit too. I think it did bad hop him.
The ball's hot too. He hit it pretty solid.
You're going to charge him with an error.
Yeah, looking at it from that angle, like that's when he played off to the side where he didn't have to. One more half a step and he's fronts that ball.
So first error of the ball game. And Bradley's on in front of Mookie Betts. He's hit 2 home runs this evening to give him 17.
You know, at that era, Gleyber Torres at second base now has 15 errors. That's a lot. It's a lot for a second baseman.
Last night, that ball got underneath his glove for a double. Remember that bullet? Who hit that bullet? Remember, all the way to the wall? Mookie.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this, Jerry, that there's a little bit of an underbelly there. Defense with the Yankees.
Yeah, the defense is not, you know, it's not a total disaster, but it's not up with their quality of offense, you know, that they have.
Well, they move around a lot. If you think about it. Not the same guys.
Check swing, and he held it.
I know if I made a play like that, Nick was pitching, and I kind of played it off to the side like that, I'd get the stink eye.
Oh, shake it off, Jerry. No big deal.
Get this one.
I'll get the next guy. Don't worry about that.
So Jerry's been playing. It wasn't quite that way, Eck, when you were on the mound.
Man, I wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that
like
bad. No,
but Perry or something.
I got to tell you, the infielders feel as bad,
Yeah.
you know, as the pitchers do. You make a bad play, you know, you feel bad about you made the bad play, but you also cost your team and your pitcher. You know, they're out
you're
there
hoping that I pick you up. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's all about.
Nothing worse than standing out there and 5-run score after.
3-1. Oh, my. A high fly ball left field. Mookie Betts. Mookie does it again for the 3rd time in 3 at-bats tonight. Well, this is an MVP bow here at Fenway.
What can you say? 2 fastballs and now a cutter, and he launches all of them.
That's probably the worst cutter that Paxton has thrown all night. That stayed up in the zone. Watch this pitch right here. Stay upstairs. And again, middle in. See you later.
Here comes Mookie. Here he comes.
Stung by Devers. That one is down the line. Quickly to the wall. Judge has to dig it out. That'll be another extra base hit for the Red Sox, who are pouring it on again against the Yankees. It's the 2nd night in a row they've taken a pretty early 7-0 lead. And Mookie Betts is mashing.
I hate to take the word from Doc Emmerich, but this is helter-skelter right now with Mookie Betts and Devers hitting behind him. It really is. And then Bogarts.
I mean, they take no prisoners, man. They just start hacking, hitting líneas.
Mookie with a home run on the 1st, a home run on the 3rd. And he has struck again here in the 4th.
I mean, you can't catch your breath. The next guy gets up and hits a rope. Look at this. It's ridiculous. In other words, another bad pitch, too, but still. I mean, this guy is just roping everything out of sight after a bomb there by Mookie. He didn't pick up the second baseman, Jerry.
No, he did not.
Didn't pick him up.
No, and right now, that's me. I'm feeling real bad.
Those are your 3, Jerry.
Thanks, Ed. I'll get the next one, though.
I'll tell you what, between last night, as Hale gets up in their bullpen, between last night and tonight, the Red Sox have already wrapped out 21 extra base hits in this series.
This is like savagery. What is that?
There's savages.
Is there a name is that?
That's what Aaron Boone said.
Yes.
About his Yankees, but
I mean to tell you.
Oh, they took away my error.
Oh, they saved you.
They saved
given him a hit.
See?
Yeah.
Now, come on, Eck.
It's my fault now.
Funny how that turns around.
I don't think Paxton likes that, but he's going to chomp on another couple of Ernies.
So Jackie Bradley with a base hit. Activity quickly in the Yankee bullpen as the Red Sox open up a 7-0 lead.
I mean, you think about what's gone on with the Yankees starting rotation in the last 6 games. I mean, this is ridiculous. And CeCe's waiting tomorrow night. You got to be thinking, my goodness, I'm going to slow these people down.
Every one of the Yankee starters is coming off a bad outing. Cut on and missed, and down he goes for strike 3. The Red Sox by Mookie Betts have taken a 7-0 lead. Seven to nothing Red Sox already as we go to the 5th inning. Boyd swinging to the first one will foul it away. The Red Sox to this point in the series have outscored the Yankees 26-3. Mookie Betts with 3 home runs tonight.
He had a 3 home run game in Baltimore, right? A couple years back, several years back.
He did.
That's when he was going off. Remember, against Baltimore, in Baltimore.
Gleyber Torres on deck. Just had an error taken back and was ruled a base hit for Jackie Bradley. Right field. Betts got a good jump back there to make the play. One gone. NESN is in search of New England's hottest home field with NESN's Backyard Ballpark Contest, presented in part by Lighthouse Construction. You can upload a short video of your backyard ballpark at NESN.com/ballparks by August 2nd. Then we'll pick a winner. NESN will host a private party for the lucky fan and friends at their backyard ballpark. So looking forward to judging those again.
Those are long days. They really are. We have to be here at like noontime to go over a bunch of video and look at those backyard ballparks, you know, and it's not easy because there's a lot of great ones out there.
Would they all have the green monster?
Most of them. A lot of them do, yeah.
But it's a labor of love. We really enjoy it. Torres has tapped to second. This time pops foul back out of play. Now, in 4 innings of hitting, Mookie Betts has hit 3 home runs. No Boston Red Sox hitter has ever hit 4 home runs in a game.
Get a couple more shots at it.
32 Red Sox have hit 3 home runs, including just last year. Steve Pearce did it against the Yankees. It was right here at Fenway.
Wasn't it 4 consecutive? Because remember, he take somebody deep the day before? Remember
I think
that?
it was, yes. I think you're right. Mookie did it twice last year against Kansas City in May. A swing and a foul tip to the mid struck him out. And also in LA in April against the Angels.
I'll tell you, so far this is the best that we've seen Cashner since he's been in the Red Sox uniform. Very good changeup right there to pick up the strikeout.
Yeah, you know it's a good changeup when you get a swing and miss, huh?
Yep, and a little dip right at the end of that. A lot of front foot action, a lot of weight on that front leg.
Just another reminder that home runs are up at an historic rate as Maben takes a strike. This is the 4th consecutive night in Major League Baseball. This is all around the majors that a player has hit 3 home runs in a game.
Happened 3 nights in a row, right? Boom, boom, boom.
This is the 4th time it's happened. 4th time in a row.
It's not surprising for some reason. I mean, the way the balls are flying out of yards.
Time for history for Mookie. Base is empty. 2 down, 2 strikes on Maben. And a tapper to short. Xander, nice play, but it's going to be late. Going to be a base hit for Maben. He beat it up that line for an infield hit.
Oh, he can run.
Yeah, he's got good speed.
As soon as he hit that ball, I knew it was a knock.
Yeah, no matter whether Bogey gets to it or not with the glove big hand, it's not going to make any difference because he can get down that line. He took a little peek. He knew he had it. Crossed the finish line with a base hit.
And this is coming out of the right-hand batter's box, too, and he's safe easy.
That is just the 3rd Yankee hit.
He looked like that Bolt guy when he went across first base, didn't he?
Yes.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
That changeup again. He gets you thinking first pitch, fastball. That's a great pitch.
Mike Tauchman a fly to center, 0 for 1. Red Sox ahead 7-0. Just tearing into the Yankee pitching staff for the second straight ball game. Fouled away.
Dave, they tell me that Bolt was in London when you were there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Usain Bolt was there.
Did you race him?
What was he doing?
Just being part of the festivities.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was a big deal to have him there.
Too bad we weren't there, Jerry. They didn't let us go. They said, "You two stay."
We have no bets for you.
You guys would have had a great time. It was, I think it was very hot, and our booth position was outdoors.
You had enough people in that booth.
We did. We had a
you
few.
didn't need any more.
Yeah, you had it well covered.
It's like 9 of us. Sox have out hit them 9-3.
I hear that plane was something special. I've never been on anything like that.
It was the most luxurious vehicle of any kind I've ever been in my life. It was extraordinary. Punched up the middle for a base hit. Tauchman's on, Maben up to second and stopping there. It was like, I mean, if you had taken like 3 regular planes, it was like put all 3 of them together. That's how wide this one was.
So what? So explain it to me. Like they had seats that turned into beds. Is that what it was?
Every single one of them.
Okay, and then they had like a cocktail lounge and all that stuff. And
it was almost like a full
like
restaurant.
A dining room.
Dining room.
Yeah.
Giant table. It was this beautiful wooden table.
How did this thing get off the ground?
It was amazing. And the service was, I've never seen onboard service like that. They couldn't do enough for you. I mean, the players loved it. They had such a great time on the flight. You know?
How much iron does that cost if you go by yourself and on one of those?
You can't do it.
Right.
How can you do it? I mean, I guess some people can, but I can't.
Yeah.
15, 20
nobody
beans?
here. At least. I mean,
right.
It was just extraordinary. But players, they were in the lap of luxury. They really were. Over to London and then back to Toronto. Romine with a base hit, his first time up. Made his second career relief appearance last night. Gave up 3 runs, including a home run. He'll tag that to center field, but Jackie Bradley there to make the catch. Side retired. Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Lines, the official freight carrier of Major League Baseball and the Red Sox. By BioFreeze, the pain reliever the Red Sox use to feel no limits. And by William Rabis, the official real estate company of the Boston Red Sox. On a gorgeous night in Boston. Look at that score, 7-0. Red Sox again beating up on the Yankees. Second straight night. Out hitting them 9-4. If you're just joining us, Mookie Betts has already hit 3 home runs. Those came against Paxton. He's out of the ball game now. David Hale in. 19th appearance, 234 earned run average for the right-hander.
Done a nice job for them. You see the ERA, multiple innings.
That doesn't walk very many.
JD with a home run and a triple. So already 3 RBIs for him tonight. Mookie hitting those 3 home runs within the first 4 innings. The last player to do that was JD Martinez with Arizona against the Dodgers 2 years ago.
That's when he first got traded over there from Detroit to Arizona.
That's right.
He hit some bombs there for Arizona.
Float that one down the line. That is going to take a hop in foul territory. And in fact, in that game, he hit 4 home runs. 3 of them in the first 4 innings. He hit 4 for the game.
Didn't he hit like 29 home runs for them when he got traded over there?
Yeah.
Something crazy.
He did in that second half.
Yeah.
Not even a full half.
I remember we were talking about that. Remember the trade deadline? Remember we were saying, hey, how about J.D. Martinez? We were talking. Remember that?
Yes. Yes.
And then he sort of went to Arizona and went off.
Yeah, we were really smart about that.
They should have talked to us. We did, man.
Really wish they had. Yeah, he did. 2-1 broken bat, little flare. He'll get off to get a new one.
Tell the guys that don't bring many bats, they don't bring an extra one up to the on-deck circle,
Yeah.
Some guys bring 2 or 3. JD doesn't break many bats. He just had the one, had to go back to get it from the dugout.
He just doesn't get jammed.
No. Hands inside the baseball.
Year you guys talking about 2017 with Arizona. He only played in 62 games after the trade. He hit 29 home runs.
Told you. Don't ever question me that you didn't.
I don't believe I did.
I know you did not.
I've been warned again.
I know.
I'll never do it.
You can't forget that stuff.
Gregorius off the dirt will fire on to get him. 1 away. Guerin has a special guest.
Thanks, Obi. I'm here with Glenroy Brown, and he is Xander Bogaerts' uncle. Now, you guys missed his first home run yesterday. You saw his second one. What do you think of his game last night?
Tremendous. It was how I can say, awesome. The game, the home run. We was at the airport, ready to take a cab, a Uber to come to the stadium, and then the cab driver informed us that he already hit a home run in the first inning. He hit a bomb, a 3-run home run. So that was surprising, but still he waited until we got here and hit a second one, so that it was like a celebration for the mother and everybody at hand. His ex-manager and another coach, everyone was here to enjoy the moment.
And he told us he was hitting it for you guys.
I beg your pardon?
He said he was hitting it just for you guys.
Yes. He said he tried his best.
Now you taught Xander and his twin brother Jair how to play baseball. What has it been like for you to watch the season that he's having?
Well, it's nice, but I enjoy them, let's say, from the Little League level. The things that he does today, the ability that he had from Little League, I saw them hit home runs, back-to-back home runs, Xander and Jair. They did it. Sometimes he hit 2 home runs in a game. They did that in the past. So
At what age did you know that Xander had something special?
Well, I put it like this. I taught them they can play all 9 positions at the Little League level, from pitching, catching, playing third base. They started in the outfield. We started him in the outfield and then brought him in at 9. Then we started to put him on third base. And after third, because in Little League, we play kids from 9 until 12. So as the older kids get older, they have to go out. So the younger kids take a different position at the time. So that's the way he became from third to come to shortstop. But he was a very good pitcher in Little League also. And the brother also, Jair. And Jair was a pretty good catcher at the Little League level. As much as he was heavy set, he could run very well.
Well, Xander Bogaerts considers you like a father. And he says that you taught him his manners. How proud are you, the leader that he's become this year?
Very proud. I don't know what to say about the fact the whole family, his aunts, his uncles, everybody is very appreciative and thankful, very thankful for the opportunity that he got to play for the Boston Red Sox. And his heart is into Boston. He doesn't want to leave.
Well, Boston is their heart is for Xander Bogaerts. Thank you so much for joining us. Obi, we'll go ahead and pass it back to you.
All right, Guerin, great job there. What a terrific family.
That was awesome. And, you can see where he got his manners, too.
Oh, yeah. He's a great kid.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
The 2-2 to Benintendi, wrapped to the right side. And Torres on to get him. Red Sox go in order. Top half, 6th inning. Red Sox with a 7-0 lead on the Yankees. And DJ LeMahieu to lead things off. He's gone 1 for 2 with a base hit. Red Sox with 3 runs in the 1st inning, 2 runs in the 3rd, 2 more in the 4th.
You know, one of the features of the ballpark is between innings they have these couples that get engaged on the big board out there in center field. I've yet to see one say no. And I kind of like to see that. It's almost like, no, I almost want to like say, see the person say, we need a little more time. You know, just, can we wait a couple of months or something? I think that'd be funny. You know, I don't know.
I can't imagine them really. That's why you probably go there, because you know you're going to get a yes.
I'm sure of that, but I'm still waiting.
Javis up and over. So you're rooting for the guy to get shut down.
Right.
When I wouldn't say shut down, but I would like more consideration into it. Like, you know, can we put this off for 3 months and then do it again? And then, you know, I will probably say yes then, but I'm not quite ready yet. And then I wonder how many of those have ended up in, like, you know, 50% going the other way. What 50?
I think he's taking a shot, thinking he's, you know, it's 100% when you're going to go up there in front of the camera.
I'm sure of that. But, you know, you wish for little things in life. And
you wish for heartbreak.
Oh.
That's wonderful. That's great, Jerry. One day you may well get your wish out there.
We'll never know.
It'll be on TV.
I watch it every game. I watch it every game but it's never happened.
The things you do up here, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm
telling you.
Yeah, things that go through my mind, I don't know.
Judge has struck out and grounded out. Left side cut off by Devers. Steadies, throws, and gets him. 2 gone. Hey, which fan is the Duncan 10th player of the game? Text 1 to 536-536 for the fan on the left. Text 2 for the fan on the right. Message and data rates may apply. Duncan helps Red Sox Nation run each day.
What gives that away for me? I got to go with number 1 on that Joe Kelly Fight Club, because he didn't look into the camera. Did you notice the other guy look into the camera to see what it was looking like?
I did.
Can't do that.
So one is authentic and the other one isn't.
Yeah, it's like being on a soap opera. You can't look at the cameras.
Oh.
You can't do it.
Encarnacion has punched out 2 times.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Cashner's used that changeup pretty well tonight. Got some ground balls. You can see why he likes it. He'll double up here and there.
Gave a couple of hits up last inning, but nothing came of that. They appeal, no swing.
Well, he punched him out with the fastball. He threw right by him last time up. Outer half of the plate.
Yeah, it's almost like Encarnacion was looking for something off speed in that particular pitch and didn't get it. Got the fastball.
Back to that changeup. That's a good one. Good spot. Looking for a swing is what you're looking for. Swing over the top of it. Little weak ground ball is what you're looking for. He's already gotten one this inning. Judge rolled one over.
Two-1 from Cashner. Drops it in there.
That's a borderline job, and Encarnacion didn't like that.
Yeah, he didn't call the changeup a strike. He calls that one a strike. Dips out of the strike zone a little bit. Parrot man got not happy.
2-2. Gregorius would be next. Encarnacion, the only active player with 30 more home runs in 8 consecutive seasons. 30 right on the button so far in 2019.
Throw a fastball by him again. No.
Base hit to right. Just their 5th hit tonight.
To celebrate 10 years of its support of veterans in the home base program, the Red Sox Foundation is guaranteeing a jackpot of $250,000 in the 50-50 raffle for the upcoming Red Sox Yankee series. A portion of the proceeds will benefit the home base program. Fans in Massachusetts who are over 18 can buy tickets at redsox.com/5050 now through the 6th inning of tomorrow's game.
Shortstop from Curacao, D.D. Gregorius, acquired from the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2014. He'll shoot that one into left field for a base hit. So for the second inning in a row, Cashner gets 2 fast outs and then gives up 2 quick singles.
A couple fastball base hit on both of them. You don't see Gregorius hit the ball all that well. I mean, the other way that much. Fastball middle kind of just fights it off. A lot of base hits the other way nowadays. See the hole right there.
Now he has to be careful with Voit coming up. Red Sox are kind of sailing along to this point, but it is the Yankee lineup we're talking about. They have 6 hits now.
You got to be careful with Voit, especially on that first pitch.
Oh, notorious first pitch.
He's got some big time numbers on first pitches.
He's grounded a third fly to right so far tonight, hitting .278, 19 home runs.
Cashner's thrown that changeup about a third of the time.
Came right at him at 96.
And he's hacking.
Yep, up and in.
Well, there's a time Cashner early in his career could hit 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, he could bring it. He got traded for Rizzo, right? Chicago to San Diego.
Yep. You guys are talking about those first pitch swings and damage with it too. 0-1. Shot down the line. That's going to find the wall very quickly. In to score Encarnacion. Gregorius down to third. Racing back into first base and sliding back in is Voit. So runners at first and third as the Yankees are on the board at 7-1.
Yeah, a couple off-speed pitches. He hangs a curveball and he rifles it into left field. You see the curveball just hangs right there. He's lucky he didn't lose it.
Yeah, it's a good play by Benintendi too. You know, he comes into second base to keep Voit out of scoring position. He could have easily, if you're going, you know, maybe get this ball and try to throw it toward home plate, but he didn't do it. He goes into second base, at least Voit at first. So that's, you know, it's a small thing at the stage of the game, but it's an important thing.
Voit was lucky he didn't go to second.
Yes.
2 down, a run in. Torres the batter. He has grounded out and struck out. And takes a strike. Pretty good power here with 20 home runs, and 13 of those have come against the American League East. Right-hander trying to limit this damage here, and it's fouled away. 0-2.
Still throwing 96 with that fastball.
A little extra that time.
Takes a little walk out behind the pitcher's mound.
Get the crowd involved a little bit here, huh? A little looking for a punch out. What I'm talking about. Here we go.
0-2 to Torres.
Yeah.
Hey, struck him out. Yankees get one. 7-1 Sox. Red Sox coming to bat of the 6th inning with a 7-1 lead on the Yankees. Sam Travis will climb in against the right-hander Hale. Then it'll be Chavis and Bradley. If anybody reaches, Mookie Betts will have an opportunity to bat in the inning. And if you're just joining us, Mookie has homered all 3 at bats tonight in the 1st, the 3rd, and the 4th inning. No Red Sox players ever hit 4 in one game.
Must see TV,
Yeah.
right? Come on.
One and a high pop up on the infield. LeMahieu near the bag. 1 away. Time for our refreshing finish now, brought to you by Coors Light.
Oh, that last pitch by Cashner, paint, change of paint on the corner. Talk to me. Walks off the field, loving it. It's a beautiful thing.
I like the way you got involved too, Eck, with the crowd. You know, it's one of the things that really kind of gets you going when the crowd gets into it with 2 strikes.
Line drive base hit by Michael Chavis into left field.
You know, this crowd gets all fired up like it's 0-2 and you have to throw a changeup. I want to throw it as hard as I can.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But, you know, I recall my days at Yankee Stadium, at the old Yankee Stadium, when, you know, Guidry was pitching. And they do it for everybody. But, you know, especially when he was on the mound and you get 2 strikes on you and they'd be going crazy. And your legs would be shaking in the batter's box.
And he'd throw that slider in the dirt and we'd swing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd swing all the time. All the time.
But that's got to be a big deal for someone like Andrew, because
sure it is.
I mean, he's coming, first of all, from Baltimore. He's played some places where he didn't have that kind of crowd involved.
Let me tell you something, Dave. That's a big deal for anybody.
Yeah.
And you know you got the people behind you.
And they were rising up before that strikeout. Jackie 1 for 2, a base hit and strikeout tonight. And Mookie Betts has come to the on-deck area. With an opportunity to set some Red Sox history this evening.
Yeah, I wonder what that feels like. He's been up and needed a. What did he need for the cycle in Toronto?
The home run.
And and he got it on a 3-2 breaking ball from Giles. Remember?
Yes.
Killed it. That was a big league call, too, if I recall. It really was.
You like that one.
I like that call.
Really like that one. 2 balls and 1 strike. 3 home runs tonight for the reigning MVP. So indeed, what is going through his mind right now? Is he aware that no Red Sox player has ever done it?
I don't think he is.
Trickler foul.
I don't think he went in the dugout after the 3rd home run and said, hey, anybody hit 4 at this place?
Yeah, somebody checked the book.
Yeah.
Makes complete sense that he would have that record in his grasp, that it would be Mookie. Still early enough. Here at the bottom of the 6th inning, 1 man away. Bounding ball on the infield. Torres has 1 play. Gets him there. So Jackie Bradley gone. Chavis in 2nd. Here comes Mr. Betts.
We'll take a look at the 3 home runs. Back in the 1st inning, he gets a fastball in for the home run. In the 3rd inning, he gets another fastball that's going to be inside for a home run. And then in the 4th, I believe that was a cutter. I'd have to double check on that, but he's got 3.
Like 1,200 feet of home runs.
Fouls the first one away for strike 1.
He wasn't wasting any time either. That first pitch fastball, he was going for it.
You can have a spectacular career. You can have a Hall of Fame career, but there really aren't that many moments where you stand in the doorway of history like this.
Yeah.
Where you can do something that no one in the history of the Red Sox has done. One ball, 1 strike.
I mean, you don't think he's just trying to make contact, get a line drive base hit?
I don't think he's up there thinking about a home run. I really don't. I think he's just trying to make good, solid contact.
It's not like a 2-1 game. It is 7-1. You could take a shot.
You can. I don't think that's how he goes about it.
1-1. Line shot. Pretty solid contact again. All the way to the monster. That'll bring in a run. Chavis scores. Mookie into 2nd base. And on this occasion, he'll take a double and his 4th extra base hit here tonight.
A measly double on a slider down the line. He just couldn't get it up. Get it up in the air and hit it out of here. You see the slider right there. He leaves it on the inner half. A pretty good pitch to hit out of the ballpark if you think about it.
That could have gone a little more lift, but he'll take that. Another RBI. Mookie to 2nd base. Red Sox get another run. A1. And a little wiggle.
Yeah, you can wiggle anytime you want.
5 RBIs for Mookie. 3 home runs and a double. And here's Rafael Devers. Another good night for Raffy, too. He stings that one deep to center field. Tauchman's back. It's high off the wall. Betts is in to score. Devers narrowly missing a home run. He now has 2 doubles and a single. 9-1 Red Sox.
I mean, he wastes no time. I mean, none. Zero.
I mean, look at these top 2 guys in the lineup tonight. 3 home runs and a double for Mookie. A single, 2 doubles for Devers. This ball's a foot off the plate. A foot off the plate. And he hooks it to center field off the wall.
It's what they call plate coverage and beyond.
Yeah, that's like 3 plates.
And a rocket out there off the center field fence.
Red Sox tearing into the Yankees for the 2nd straight night. 9 runs and counting. Xander Bogaerts is 1 for 3 with a double. Grounds that one to the right side. Sliding stab by Torres. In a nice play to get the out. And the Red Sox continue to rack up the runs. Now 9-1. Smooth, delicious coffee is also available iced. And it's great during the game or before or after. The Red Sox in America run on Duncan. Red Sox just scored another 2 runs to lead it 9-1. And have outscored the Yankees 28-4 so far in this series.
I'll tell you what, Red Sox have put on a show. Offensively, I mean, they have put on a clinic. I've talked about balls hit hard all over the place, balls leaving the ballpark.
Tonight, 9 runs on 12 hits, including 4 home runs.
You know, I was just thinking between innings, you think back on Red Sox teams, and I'm trying to think of a 1-2 combination of Betts and Devers. Has there been anybody in Red Sox history, 1-2, that have hit the ball as hard as these guys hit the ball? I can't think of anybody.
I mean, it's hard. You think about it. There's a lot of history here now.
I know.
We need some help. Somebody help me here.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. In my recollection, I can't think of anybody. I mean, these guys, they just don't hit the ball. They crush the ball.
I mean, Devers is frightening. When you could get the pitches out of the zone, Jerry, like that, and reach them and hit them so hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I remember when Dwight was hitting second a lot, and sometimes leading off. He could hit the ball hard, but who was after him, and I know in my day it didn't happen because I was either hitting first or second. I wasn't hitting the ball like that.
And the thing about Rafael Devers is he had played in 179 major league games before this year. Benintendi all the way back to the wall, leaping up, and it's in and out of the glove. Runners will move up to 2nd and 3rd on a shot by Tauchman.
I don't think that ball hit off the wall. It was in his glove, wasn't it?
That's what I thought.
He leapt, and it was in his glove.
Looks like he goes into the jump. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it was in his glove.
Right in the heel of the glove.
That's happened a few times this year. He's gotten the balls, and he just didn't put them away. Not that that's an easy play. And you got that wall just hovering right behind you, but when he had enough room.
But he's made so many.
Yes, you expect him to make that.
Walden getting loose in the bullpen. Yankees with runners at 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out for Romine, who has singled in line to center. Red Sox ahead by 8 runs. It's the Yankee offense, so you feel like nothing is ever really that safe. Last night being an exception. Red Sox pounding on 19 runs.
There's that changeup again.
He was all geared up for fastball too, right there. Romine trying to put 3 quick ones on the board. Oh,
0-1. Trickle toward 3rd. That'll bring in a run. Devers will hold on to it. Everyone's going to be safe for the Yankees, and Maben comes in to score. So they're on the board for the second time, 9-2.
Well, he threw him a changeup, and he hit it didn't hit it very hard. Didn't throw it very hard. Didn't hit it very hard.
Like a pull shot.
So it'll be an RBI single.
Those are the kind of hits I hate to see right there, because they create big innings. They really do. Just a little tap down that third base line. Nobody can do anything at all about it. Got a man standing at first and third now. The run is in. Still nobody out in the inning. I just don't like those kind of hits. I used to love to get them, but I don't like to see them.
I mean, because you're not going to have an inning where you just hit 5 bullets. You know, there's always some little flare in there that is irritating.
Tauchman, who got credit for a double on the fly ball out of the glove of Benintendi, is now at third. And here's LeMahieu. 1 for 3 tonight with a base hit. Cashner's pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. Working into the 7th at 95 pitches. One man he walked was Maben, who just scored moments ago.
Got to make him honest. Throw that fastball upstairs a little bit, because he loves his changeup. Loves it.
DJ LeMahieu, the American League batting leader. Pretty good power too. 15 home runs. And Tauchman and Romine on. Ground ball, sharply hit, out at second, on to first, double play.
Take it.
Run does score, but Red Sox turn 2, 9-3.
Gladly exchange a run for double play in that situation this deep into the ball game.
You got to hit it firm, you know, fastball right down the middle. I mean, that ball wasn't center cut, but firmly hit, and that's what you need for a double play to get this inning out of the way here.
All work nice. Nice big hop to Bogaerts. Could give his second baseman a good feed, and they had no problem turning it over.
Here's Judge. He's gone 0 for 3. High deep drive center field. Bradley racing back. That's going to be off the center field wall. Judge into second base with a stand-up double.
Yeah, what a big double play ball that was.
Yeah, huge.
Woo.
And now Alex Cora with a decision to make, and it looks like he has made it. So the manager of the Red Sox heading out to the hill.
Well, Cashner should get a standing ovation if he leaves this ball game, which he's got to.
And they are rising around the ballpark for Cashner.
Run, but you got 2 big outs in the inning. Bogaerts to Chavis to Travis for the 2 to get 2 outs.
Well, you can enter Xander's double play to double happiness for a chance to win a trip for 2 to Aruba, Xander's Happy Island home. Visit aruba.com/XanderSweeps.
Xander's sponsored, man.
Yeah, he is getting a lot of endorsements.
Everything's sponsored. Like, you can go to Aruba on anything he does.
You love Aruba, man.
Oh, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love the people down there.
Yeah.
And I don't recall them sponsoring anything I did to go to Fall River or Somerset.
Get in your car, man.
Yeah.
Man at second, 2 down. Encarnacion has gone 1 for 3, a single and a run. And here's Walden out of the bullpen. 3.55 ERA for Marcus. He does have 2 down. Yankees have struck for a couple of runs in the inning. Cashner getting a big ovation.
You know, you never see anybody going 7 innings nowadays. I mean, kind of was a little out of gas a little bit the last couple innings.
Man at second, by the way, Judge belongs to him. His responsibility. Top half of the 7th inning, Red Sox leading 9-3. 4 Boston home runs tonight, 3 by Mookie Betts. And a 1-1. That's a strike.
Boy, that ball, front door cutter, that's a beautiful thing. Kind of frozen. Perfect.
Two gone. 1-2 coming. And a stop by Vasquez. Game 3 a little bit earlier tomorrow. Hope you'll join us at 4:05. Eduardo Rodriguez against CC Sabathia. A win for Eduardo would make him 13-4. One of only 6 pitchers with 12 wins this season, 12 or more. Full count. Gregorius on deck. Keeping score with us. Better handwriting than some of us.
Than all of us.
3-2 punch foul.
People keep proper score too, the right way you're supposed to keep score. I can't do it. I got my own little system that I have, and it's not the proper way to keep score, but it works for me.
I'd have a hard time looking at my card and say this is what happened, and you know, really to go back and look.
You can remember it though.
Yeah. It's counting punch outs nowadays. There's another one.
Got him.
Pair of shoes.
93 miles an hour to strike him out. Find out the winner of the 10th player of the game.
Who you got, Jared?
I got the guy on the left, the 81% guy. And only because, see how, watch this guy turn down and look at the camera. You can't do that. You know, when they do it in soap operas, they just let them go. They do. I mean, you can't look. It's hard, too. It's hard. Like you and I are having a conversation. The camera's right behind us, but you can't look at that camera.
That's hard to do.
JD Martinez with a 2-run homer and a run-scoring triple tonight.
Watch out.
Sharply hit for Gregorius is short. 1 out. Time now for a game break brought to you by Jordan's, the furniture store of the Red Sox. Here's TC. All right, TC, we'll see you right after the ball game. What's the soap opera you've been watching since like you were a kid? What's the show?
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. Yeah, I've been watching it for about 40 years.
So I didn't get what we're talking about is you can't look at the camera during the soap opera.
Well, any movie or...
Of course not. Right?
No, right.
You're acting.
You're acting.
LeMahieu in to make the catch, and that's on the soap operas. What you refer to that as is acting. High caliber acting.
Oh, soap operas. Days of Our Lives is the best show on TV.
Really fine acting.
Oh, it's tremendous, and the storylines are so believable. It's incredible.
You know, I used to watch General Hospital for many years. Not, not recently, but a long time ago.
Yeah. Since I got married, 44 years I've been watching it, and you know, the good thing about it is like you go on the road. You don't see it for a while. You can pick up pretty quickly when you get back. You
know exactly where you are in the plot line.
People keep coming back to the show too. You know,
Rice does the same thing, doesn't Rice?
Oh, Rice loves soap operas. Yeah, I forget which one. I think it's The Young and the Restless.
Yeah,
I think
it's not the one you're talking about.
No.
I'm amazed they stay on the air decade after decade after decade. Like you say, it's the same actors. And they build them in.
It's terrific stuff. It's
terrific stuff.
I mean, it really makes you think, you know.
The drama, huh?
Yeah, we had to confirm that Jim Ed Rice is definitely The Young and the Restless.
There you go.
That's his soap. Benintendi has gone 0 for 3. So you can go all the way to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Kill part of your day with
They called him the day they called him. He was watching it. He said,
"Yeah,
what are you doing? Watching Young and Restless. Hey, you're the Hall of Famer now.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. I'll see you later.
Get back to you.
I gotta watch this last segment."
Red Sox up 9-3, 7th inning.
I hate Fridays too, because Fridays they always come with the big tease, and you got to wait all weekend. You got to wait Saturday and Sunday, and then you don't get the answer. And sometimes you don't get the answer till Tuesday, and it really that takes me off.
Ruins your weekend.
Yeah, it does. It's like soap opera, Patriots, and then back to the soap opera, and you don't get your answer on Monday, so then you got to tune in Tuesday, and it's such good stuff.
Yeah.
It makes you really think.
I love how you discounted the fan on the right because he looked in the camera, which the great actors in the soap operas do not do. Okay, that's like a no-no. So he's discounted.
He's out.
There's no shot.
No.
And he did get buried in the voting.
He did. He got crushed.
See?
Sam Travis on deck. Red Sox striking right away again with 3 runs in the first inning. Mookie Betts started it with a home run. Leadoff homer. JD Martinez also cranked one in the inning. Mookie has hit 3 home runs and he's ripped a double tonight. And may yet have an opportunity to make Red Sox history on this Friday night at Fenway. Hale into his 3rd inning out of their bullpen, fires a 3-2. That one down the line, headed toward the wall. May have been given chase, not going to get it, and that's going to be a fair ball. It'll bounce on the warning track. Another extra base hit for the Red Sox. They have been mashing them against the Yankees, and that is a 2-out double for Benintendi.
Yeah, Benintendi finding that left field corner. It's tough to keep one fair down there. It really is. That ball's spinning away, as you can see, slicing. And
chalk.
Whoa.
Whoa. Ooh. Somebody have a problem with that?
Yep, they're going to give it a look.
Yeah, well, we didn't really want to encourage that, but
I didn't see any chalk. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think I got a feeling this may go as a foul ball.
Red Sox, if it stands as a double, will have put up their 24th extra base hit in 2 nights against New York. Just raking against the Yankees. We'll see if this one comes back.
Looking for chalk, aren't you? Looking for just a little chalk, and you're not going to get it.
No,
you're not going to get it.
No, that's a foul ball, I believe. It really shouldn't take that long either. It really shouldn't.
Let's bounce around, fellas.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy call down the left field line. Benintendi credited with a double at first, but we shall see. They may have reached the replay command center and no one's there.
They're watching Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
They're watching the reruns of Days of Our Lives. They've got an answer.
Yes, foul ball. What's that mean?
What does that mean?
What's that mean?
That means the call's going to stand. That's a double.
Oh, is that a beautiful thing?
Oh.
How about that? So that's a 2-base hit for Andrew Benintendi.
So never mind.
Yeah, everything going the Red Sox way, that's for sure. So indeed it is 24 extra base hits in 2 games.
5 doubles, a triple, and 4 bombs tonight.
So an RBI opportunity with 2 down for Sam Travis, who's gone 0 for 3. For the Red Sox, 9 runs on 13 hits, and for the Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits. Initially, there was an error on the Yankees. They took that back, made it a base hit for Jackie Bradley. For every Red Sox hit in July, EchoStore Technologies donates $50 to the Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress. EchoStore proud to assist MDSC in helping ensure individuals with Down syndrome are valued. EchoStore Technologies, your data center solutions provider. Hit down the right field line. That one headed toward the crowd, but it will be a foul ball.
Well, they're going line to line, aren't they? I mean, my goodness.
And there's not much room line to line here at Fenway for foul balls.
Ottavino loosens in their bullpen.
You don't really want to use Ottavino in a 9-3 game, but that's the way it's going.
Michael Chavis on deck. And Hale's 0-2.
CVS Health recently launched the Building Healthier Communities Initiative, a 5-year, $100 million commitment to improve community health and address the most pressing public health challenges. To learn more, visit cvshealth.com/CSR.
1-2 on the way from the righty. Hammered foul at home plate. Red Sox and Yankees playing each other 8 times in the span of 11 days. After that, they only have one head-to-head series remaining. That's in September, right here at Fenway.
Heck, next Saturday we got a double dip, day-night double dip at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, that's a big one, man. Long one.
Long day. Yep. Friday night game, double dip on Saturday, and then Espen comes in for the Sunday night game.
And the Sox back home to take on Kansas City and Mike Trout and the Angels. One-two. High fly, left field, pretty well hit on the move. Maben to the track on the wall, limping up. He slams into it. He did not hold on to the baseball, and the run is in to score. And down to second base is Travis. And the Red Sox lead it 10-3. Well, a valiant effort.
I thought he had it timed it just right in the glove. Once again, it didn't go into the webbing.
Yeah, that's a tough play for a left fielder to make. A guy that's not familiar with Fenway Park, he made a heck of an effort on that.
Red Sox get the run, leading it 10-3, and Boone out to make a pitching change. So Ottavino is coming on. Hale was on for 44 pitches. He was out there a long time. Red Sox get back-to-back doubles. They continue with the extra base hits. Now 11 of them in this game.
Well, you make a mistake and it's going to cost you. That was a little hanging slider.
We'll take the break. 10-3 Red Sox. Donate your gently used professional attire at any Men's Warehouse store during our suit drive, accepting donations until July 31st. Donate confidence. Michael Chavis, the batter, with 2 down, another run in. Red Sox have scored in 5 different innings in the first 7 tonight. Ottavino.
They got their money's worth out of Ottavino this year. He's having a nice year. Look at that, 1.6. A lot of walks, though, but this guy's got the nasty slider, sinker slider, hard sink.
Tough to hit. 189 batting average against him.
Ooh, that's vicious. Look at this slider. I mean, this is nastiness.
Yeah.
Sweeping across there.
Drops down a little bit to the side with it. Gives it a real big break.
2 down and the 0-2 coming.
Oh.
A ball. Pretty good pitch.
That's a little crossfire cheese, wasn't that? Ball is right on the corner.
Yeah, Chavis very fortunate to still be at the plate right now.
This is perfect. Crossfire all the way across. Holds it, doesn't get it.
Travis at second base and a 1-2. Red Sox 10, Yankees 3 in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Just so many good at bats. Guys just, spit on a lot of tough pitches. It's no accident why you hit, drive in so many runs, score so many runs.
2-2 breaking ball. He committed on that. That is strike 3. Red Sox settle for 1 run in the inning. Ball on NESN is brought to you by Rodenheiser Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electric, and by Lexus and the Lexus Strikes Out Hunger program. Jerry Remy, Dennis Eckersley, Dave O'Brien with you. Trinity Church there here in Boston, 10-3. Not a commanding lead for the Sox against the Yankees. They've beaten them up again. 29 Red Sox runs in the first 2 games of the series so far. So here comes Josh Taylor in his 23rd appearance, 24th appearance, a .380 earned run average. He'll get Gregorius, Voit, and Torres in the 8th inning. Fans have had another great night at Fenway Park. And they have had another great treat watching Mookie Betts swing the bat. He's homered 3 times and doubled. And he's going to bat second in the bottom of the 8th inning. And again, if you're just tuning in, Betts with 3 home runs. No Red Sox player has ever hit 4 in a single game.
14 total bases, right?
14 total bases so far.
So far.
For one man. Didi Gregorius 1 for 3, a single. Right at first, that's a fair ball and a fast out, 1 away.
Tomorrow at 6, don't miss Red Sox first pitch, presented by Joseph Abood. Available at Men's Warehouse. TC Jim and Todd will break down Andrew Kashner's start.
And man, did he pitch well. Into the 7th inning, 6 2/3 against a lineup like this. That's Britton, Zach Britton loosening. And Andrew Kashner, who's of course since been lifted, but hoping to get his first win in a Red Sox uniform and in pretty good shape. Getting his first taste of Red Sox Yankees as well. Looked like he enjoyed himself. High and tight for a ball. Gotta wonder, when a guy gets hit in the face like he did recently, everything high and tight like that, are you seeing that happening again? Are you flinching?
I don't know what it's like to get hit in the face. Surprised he doesn't wear one of those guards.
Yeah, never happened to me. Never got hit in the face or even in the head, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I got undressed a lot out there in the mound.
Yeah,
I got some balls just whistling by.
I'm surprised too he didn't go to the C-flap.
Right.
After getting hit. Must be a comfort issue for him, maybe a vision issue.
Who hit him? Do you remember? The pitcher?
I'll have to take a look.
Yeah.
One out, base is empty. Home run cut came up empty.
That cutter has been a big pitch for Taylor. You know he's got the velocity, but he'll go to that thing 3-2. You know, and you see it right here. Guy's looking fastball.
Three balls and 1 strike. It was Chad Bettis of Colorado got him. And as he said after the game, he thought maybe at the moment it happened it had broken his jaw. 3-1 pitch in there for strike. He had started to take off some gear there. He thought it missed.
Well, you don't get that low strike a lot in this league anymore, and that's one of them. This ball may be low. I think borderline.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
See where he catches it. Doesn't look from the side, does it? It's a little low.
Yeah, it looks from the side like he pulled it up a little bit and got the call.
3-2. And now he walked him with 1 down. Arbella Insurance Foundation is the proud presenting sponsor of the WEEI NESN Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, this season dedicated to striking out cancer in kids. Arbella donating $50 for every strikeout thrown by a Sox pitcher, up to $100,000. Arbella Insurance Foundation, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Gleyber Torres has fanned 2 times. He's also grounded out. All of that against Cashner. Last night the Red Sox setting season highs in runs and hits and doubles and extra base hits in the 19-3 win, and have kept it rolling tonight.
You think about this Yankee lineup, how it is tonight. You haven't got, this is not their full lineup. Hicks is not playing center field. Obviously Sanchez is hurt. But think about the other guys this season for them. Stanton's not around, and Duhar not around, right? Gardner tonight. I mean, it's all forgotten. They played so well with the lineups that they've thrown out there.
The appeal, and that's a swing and a miss. 1-2.
Yeah, it really has been the case for them all season long. They haven't had their A club in there. They've been winning a lot of games with the junior varsity.
Yeah, we don't even talk about it really. That they've been winning for so long. It's forgotten.
And I don't mean that derogatory as a junior varsity. I'm just meaning that,
it's not their best.
It's not what they had in mind to start the season.
2-2.
But boy, they've gotten some years out of guys that incredible. We haven't even seen Urshela. I think he played left field last night, late in the game.
He did.
But he's had a great year for them, playing third.
Taylor's 2-2. And a full count.
Yeah, you go after somebody here.
Yeah, 8-3. Excuse me, 10-3. Don't be walking, guys.
Torres 20 home runs. Good hitter, 292. Voit the base runner. Ripped into left field. That'll get up against the ALE standings on his way to third. Here's the throw and the tag. He tumbles in and is out. He's caught. Down to second base, Torres. But Voit out at third.
What a mistake there by Voit. Play right in front of him.
Yeah.
You're down by 7 runs. You don't run very well. Asking for trouble. Benintendi gets an assist.
Yeah, that's just bad base running right there by Luke Voit. You got nowhere to go, man. You're down by 7 runs. You stay at second base. Benintendi with the spin throw. They got him by a mile at third base. He tries to dance around everything, but can't do it. And it just really looks bad.
Well, he tried to avoid the tag.
Tagged him in the chest. Wave and a miss by Maben.
It's such a short throw out there by Benintendi too. It's just, you don't do that anywhere, let alone right in front of you here.
He made a nice little spin on that too, Benintendi, on the outfield to get that ball in quickly.
2 down. Torres down to second. Got a tip of the cap from his manager. 6 outfield assists for Andrew. Yankees with a man in scoring position with 2 down, and a 1-1 to Maven.
Watch Benintendi get to this ball in the outfield, catch it, spin, and fire it into third base.
You just got to get it in the vicinity, and there's a nice tag there by Devers, really.
Yeah, he had to come out in front of the bag to get that ball in the bounce, and then find Voit as he was heading into third base.
Tried to avoid the tag.
That's good.
Very nice.
That's very good.
Very nice.
Yeah. Got a couple of classics tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're on the list. One in particular. Well, the crowd loving this 4-game series so far here into game 2 with the Red Sox another huge lead, 10-3. They've had a chance to get up and do a lot of screaming and shouting. They'd like to do some more right now. 2-2. Foul out of the mid.
96 with that fastball elevated. May have been able to foul it off. Little rising fastball and just getting a piece of it. Not on the good part of the bat either. Looked like around the label.
Well, nowadays they get a lot of foul balls on that high fastball.
Two. High chop on the infield. Xander will handle that. Throw quickly and got him. 1 man left. Here comes Mookie Betts. He'll be the 2nd man up, looking for that 4th home run tonight. Tonight, Ryan Ravis of William Ravis Real Estate threw out the first pitch. William Ravis surprising with service and delighting with dedication that sets a standard.
A little cutter. Lefty with a cut fastball.
And some action. Red Sox head 10-3 as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Britton out of their bullpen. Taking on Jackie Bradley, who does have a hit. 1 for 3 tonight.
Last time out, Britton gave up a 2-run shot to Sano in Minnesota. 2nd deck, dead central. I mean, it was an absolute bomb.
So a couple of big storylines remaining to be played out. Obviously, Red Sox trying to put this one into the win column with a 2nd consecutive impressive victory over the Yankees. But the other one is the man on deck. Mookie Betts hit a home run in the 1st inning. He homered again in the 3rd. He homered again in the 4th. He doubled his last time up. He has scored 4 runs. He's driven in 5. But he can become the first Red Sox player ever to homer 4 times in a single game. 2-2.
Yeah, Britton is a hard guy. One of the toughest guys you'd think about to try to lift.
Yeah, he's got that natural sinker. It's hard. It's very, very difficult to hit.
Fouled at the plate.
Players call it a heavy ball. You know, that heavy sinker that you make contact with it and it just doesn't feel right. Doesn't sound right.
Guerrero Jr. hit a home run off of him earlier too, with ball down. Guerrero, a nice low ball hitter.
Looking to finance a mortgage? Let the experienced residential loan officers at East Boston Savings Bank guide you. Call 800-657-3272 today. Two to Jackie Bradley. Torres fires on to get him. 1 away. And Mookie Betts again. Mookie in his career against Zach Britton is 1 for 10. And guess what the 1 is? It's a home run. He's had a great night. That average is up to 290 with 18 home runs. Bases empty, one down, last of the 8th. And the first one from Zach Britton. That's a strike. That's quite a line. One ball, one strike. I know I've never seen it. I've never seen anyone hit 4 home runs in a game. 3 many times, but not 4. The 1-1. 1-2.
That's nasty right there. 95 and moving away from Betts to the outside corner.
There's no way you can crank that ball out.
Yeah, you're not going to hit that one out for the ballpark.
I listened to Willie Mays hit 4 home runs one night in Milwaukee as a kid. This is Willie Mays at the plate.
Pops a foul that'll make the seats out of play.
I might be wrong, and probably am, but I thought Boog Powell one time hit 4 here at Fenway Park, and could be wrong on that. Might have been 3, but I thought it was 4.
One man out. Red Sox up 10-3, 8th inning. Lingering drama is on Mookie Betts. Britton picks one out. Here comes the 1-2. And a ground ball behind the bag. LeMahieu in time. So not tonight for Mookie, but what a night. 3 home runs, a double, 5 runs batted in. 2 down for the Sox here in the 8th. Another guy who's had another big night is Rafael Devers. 2 doubles and a single. And now hitting .327. He is leading the American League in total bases. That was coming into tonight anyway. Even more than Trout. Time for the right call. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade. Devers in July. 32 runs batted in. Youngest Red Sox player with 30 or more in a month since 1939, when Ted Williams drove in 36.
July's not over yet.
Yep, tonight is not over. 0-2.
There's 2 unhittable pitches there.
Yeah, breaking ball, curveball this time to the outside part of the plate. Don't see too many of those from Britton.
And a 2-strike pitch. JD Martinez has homered and tripled. Rafael Devers with 3 hits. Xander Bogaerts has a double tonight. Plenty of damage done. Top 4 in the order, and that's down into the dirt to make it 2-2. Hard throwing lefty fires and struck him out, caught him looking. That's all for the Red Sox, who lead it 10-3 as we go to the 9th. Take 15% off a mattress or anything else at Jordan's Furniture and beat the upcoming tax-free weekend savings, or get up to 72 months no interest with equal payments. You can visit Jordans.com. Red Sox 10, Yankees 3, ninth inning at Fenway. As the Red Sox are moments away from getting the opportunity to grab the first two in this 4-game series with the Yankees. Here comes Heath Hembree now, his 40th appearance of the year. Looking to put a cap on it. He'll get 8-9-1 in the Yankee batting order. Andrew Cashner stands to pick up the win. He was really good, 6 2/3, gave up 3 runs tonight. To an outstanding lineup, left to a standing ovation. The Red Sox got started early, 3 runs in the first inning, got 2 more in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, a run in the seventh. 10 runs on 14 hits. Our game summary brought to you by Xfinity. Get the coverage and control you need with Xfinity X5. Paxton knocked out 4 innings, 9 hits, 7 earned. Did strike out 9. Mookie Betts will have a lot of questions coming his way about his outstanding night. 4 for 5, 3 home runs, and 5 runs batted in. Tampa Bay on top, 3-1 on Toronto there in the 9th inning. Red Sox came into play tonight 1 game behind in the race for that second wild card. Little pop down the line. Devers racing out, and that's going to drop. Foul. No play for Benintendi either.
Yeah, don't miss WB Mason extra innings live right after the game. TC Steve and Todd will break down the game, and you'll hear from Andrew Cashner and Alex Cora. Who but WB Mason?
We're talking about the wild card right now, Dave. Do you have that in front of you? Besides being 1 game behind
Oakland and Tampa Bay.
It's Oakland and Tampa Bay. So Oakland's got the second spot, right? The first spot right now. No, Tampa's got it, right?
They're tied for the first spot.
They're tied for the first spot.
We're 1 out of it. We're 1 out of being behind both of them.
Okay.
I believe. You're asking these difficult questions right now, Joe.
Yeah, late in the game. Late in the game, too.
Little flare.
Punched into left field and down for a base hit. So the Cleveland Indians have the top overall spot.
There you go. Right.
Okay.
Then the Oakland A's, and then Tampa Bay a half game in front of the Red Sox.
Okay. Okay.
So we're a half a game behind Tampa Bay, a game behind Oakland, and a couple behind.
Only a couple
4 behind Cleveland.
4 behind Cleveland?
Something like that.
But Cleveland's got the top spot.
Right.
So.
They got the top spot.
They got the top spot. They got 3 games against Cleveland coming up in Cleveland.
Yes.
In August.
Yeah, big series there against Tito and company.
They could be in first place by that time. They're only 2 out.
They've been playing very, very well. And yeah, the Red Sox go there the 12th, 13th, and 14th of August. Romine with 2 singles. He's gone 2 for 3. Last night pitched in the game for the 2nd time in his career. Both times have been against the Red Sox. Remember, he also pitched against the Sox in Game 3 of the American League Division Series last October. That was the 16-1 Red Sox blowout in New York. He appeared in that game.
That's when Brock Holt got the home run off him, right?
That's correct.
Right. So he's given up 3 jacks. 2 last night.
And a sky-high ERA. 1-1.
I heard Steve Lyons talking about him pitching. And to hear Steve Lyons talk, he had some gas when he went and pitched. I don't know how many innings he threw. Steve in the booth in the studio tonight, but he said he'd had many good appearances on the mound.
He used the phrase many good appearances.
I don't know, but he was pretty proud of his cheese. That's what I heard.
Fly ball left center field. That's well struck. Jackie Bradley's back to play it off the wall. Tauchman's rounding third. He's going to score. No play at the plate. Thrown to second base, not in time. So Romine has had a good night at the plate. 3 hits.
He gave that a ride. He almost hit this ball out of here.
Yeah, the 8 and 9 guys in the lineup got 6 hits between them. Tauchman, Romine.
Was that a spinner? Was that a breaking ball?
Looked like it didn't. Yeah, it was a spinner, but it didn't.
It backed
do
up.
It. Yeah, it just didn't do anything. Right off the top of the wall. Didn't miss a home run by very much.
So a 10-4 game. Sends up LeMahieu, who's 1 for 4 with a single. Batting .332. A run in for the Yankees in the 9th. Tomorrow afternoon, slightly earlier start at 4 o'clock. Eduardo Rodriguez takes on CC Sabathia. He'll retire at the end of the season. CC 5-5 with a 4.50 ERA.
Hall of Famer, right, Ed?
I think so.
Yeah.
And treated like one by Alex Cora at the All-Star game.
Yes, exactly.
Showed him great respect, and I know CC was deeply touched by that, inviting him and his family there to Cleveland, even though he was not on the All-Star team. Take part in the festivities.
Where it all got started for him in Cleveland.
Right. Been such a great competitor.
Won a Cy Young there. 2007, I think it was.
Romine is second, 2-1. Foul the other way, out of play. Tune into the MLB Trade Deadline Show July 30th at 3 p.m. on NESN. Get the latest news on Major League Baseball trades happening this season. The MLB Trade Deadline Show brought to you by Cross Insurance, where security meets strength.
Really not going to take any chances right here.
Yeah, not ideal, but Alex Cora has to get workman up.
The secret warming up right now for a reliever, you know, you don't want to get too hot.
This guy is a tough out. He's tough to strike out, but he can also hit the ball out of the ballpark.
And he's not afraid to take a hit to the opposite field.
Judge lurking on deck. Embry trying to get a man out. And a long look in, and now he steps off the rubber. Still looking in. And still can't get together.
Wow. Tomorrow night at 8, TC sits down with Brock Holt on an all-new My Story. Hear about his journey from underdog to all-star on an all-new My Story tomorrow night at 8 on NESN, presented by ViaToyota.com, Sullivan Tire and Auto Service.
I tell you, those stories, they've really gone over well. There's some great stories that a lot of them were conducted during spring training. And
yeah, a lot of deep background. That one is fouled back.
I think the players liked it too, because it was something different than just talking about baseball. You know, it was talking about their life a little bit, how they got into the game and some of the challenges they had, you know, growing up and becoming successful at the major league level. I think a little different twist, and I think I think they enjoyed it as much as the people have.
And not in long form. They were in long form, not in little sound bites.
Right,
you know?
right.
This gives you a greater understanding of these kids.
Yeah.
You did the one on Xander Bogaerts, huh?
I did the one on Bogaerts, yes. They got some great footage of him and Aruba, and it really came out well.
And Hembry's scuffling here now. He's gone to 3-2 on LeMahieu after a single and a double.
Wow. Fastball slider, right? Fastball slider. That's it.
Yeah.
Fastball slider.
Judge on deck, nobody out. And a 3-2. Outside for ball 4. Got to go get him.
They don't blame him.
Base hit, double, ball 4. Workman ready to come on. That's it for Hembry, and we'll take the break as Workman will enter the fray. 10-4 Boston. Last season's historic champ, game number 105. Red Sox beat the Twins 4-3. Rafael Devers tied the game in the bottom of the 9th with a home run. Mookie Betts sent the Fenway faithful home very happy with a 10th inning walk-off shot off of Matt Belisle. Heath Hembry did not get an out. Single, double, ball 4. He's out. And Brandon Workman in. 8-1, 5 saves, a 2.17 ERA. He will inherit 2 base runners with nobody out. And Aaron Judge, the batter. He's gone 1 for 4. A lot of the fans remaining, hoping to celebrate a victory here tonight. Second in a row over the Yankees, but nobody out. As a line drive off the glove of Bogaerts, rolls into shallow center. No play for him, and everyone's going to be safe. And the bases are loaded.
Oh, that was an absolute bullet right there by Judge. Bogaerts, after it hit his glove, trying to track it down and get it out at some base.
Got a hook on it, does it?
Yeah, look, I mean, that was a rifle shot.
The ball sunk on him. It sunk on him or something.
It did,
right?
because look, he put his webbing of the glove up like he was going to catch it in the webbing, and then it hit the heel of his glove.
And it was hot.
Yeah, it had to be sinking.
So here comes Encarnacion. And no place to put him. That's going to be an error on Bogaerts. And fills up the bases.
That ball was 112 miles off the bat, the Bogaerts.
Oh, well, that's going to be a hit. They're going to change that.
I would think so.
112 changes that. They changed that hit earlier to.
Fouled away 1-1. Encarnacion against Colorado just about a week ago hit the 12th grand slam of his career. He trails only Albert Pujols of the Angels, was 14 for most among active players. Yankees have him loaded. Nobody out. High fly into right. Runner back to tag is Romine. Mookie with the catch. He will gun home. They're going to keep him at third base, and that's out number 1.
A sigh of relief, the first out of the inning.
It took a while.
This week on Dining Playbook, Billy and Jenny take to the field with Marcus Walden to find out a tradition you may not know. Plus, they head to the Cape and check out the Black Dog Heights Cafe in Falmouth. Catch it all on Dining Playbook tomorrow morning at 9 on NESN, driven by your New England Chevy dealers.
It is Gregorius now. He's gone 1 for 4 with a single. And at last, one away in the ninth. He's a .291 hitter with 6 home runs. Gregorius missing the first 61 games of the season. He was on the IL recovering from Tommy John surgery, which was performed last October.
When you think about it, that was a quick recovery from Tommy John.
Sure was.
Boy, he didn't skip a beat either.
Bases loaded with 1 down. In there for a strike.
Workman needs a strike. He goes with that curveball. There's the breaking ball here to get the first strike against Gregorius, inside corner.
That's the old breaking ball for a strike, but the Yak man's got a biter he throws down in the dirt.
One and two.
That fastball plays because you know everybody's got that breaking ball on their mind. Cross seam cheese, ball upstairs, uppercut.
Gregorius also has a grand slam this season. It came against Tampa Bay on the 16th of July. Voit next.
You take a shot upstairs or a hook in the dirt?
Yeah, I'd hook him in the dirt. Trying to get a ground ball too.
Yes.
Put an end to this.
Workman says yes. Now the 1-2.
There it is.
Did go downstairs. 2-2. Hits are almost even in this one, even though Red Sox are up by 6 runs. Boston with 14 hits. New York 13.
We got 11 extra base hits tonight. 14 last night.
It has been quite a display by the Boston offense. Didi, good hitter in his career with the bases loaded. Lofts a fly ball into left field, backing up Benintendi. He's still backing up. He's there to make the catch right in front of the scoreboard. Romine will tag. He will come on in to score to make it 10-5, but now they're 2 down. And Didi Gregorius will pick up the RBI.
You always got to hold your breath here in Fenway Park. That looked like a routine fly ball, almost with his back against the wall out there.
Yeah, basically no breeze tonight here at Fenway Park either. You get that summer breeze that's blowing out from behind home plate, and that ball might be off the wall.
Oh yeah.
Voit 1 for 3, an RBI single. He's also taken ball 4. First and second, but 2 gone. And a strike. Starts him off with a yacker. One strike pitch. Fastball, didn't get that. 1-1.
How many pitches? He threw a bunch of pitches in that, trying to go 2 innings the other night against Tampa. Remember, about almost 45, I think it was. Just couldn't finish it off.
Went an inning and 2/3. Yeah, 44 pitches. Been a busy year for Brandon Workman.
He's not really your one pitch out guy. You know, he punches everybody out, a lot like Barnes.
Trying to end the ball game on Luke Voit. 2 down, 2 on. Ground ball to third. Devers will get there for the force, and the Red Sox have beaten the Yankees again. 10-5. Plenty of offense once again. Mookie Betts with 3 home runs and a double, and the Red Sox have taken the first 2 here at Fenway Park, TC.